Hey, what's up, team? Good morning, guys. Okay, we got a few stuff that we're watching today. A few things here. Look at FTFT recently pushed up. We need some more volume for it though, but FTFT making okay moves. We're watching that for sure. So what's up, team? Hey, what's up, Joel, Sean, Lord, Yeti, Abir, DS? Yeah, we're watching CNSP. That's probably the first one on our list. This thing's pushing up big here. This was at the top of our list today. Hey, listen, we get a pullback to 420. We might buy a little bit of this really early in pre-market and try to let this thing ride. What do you guys think? Maybe we'll buy like 25 shares, get in a little bit early, you know? All right, we're with 25 shares here. We're going to see what happens. We're buying it early this morning. I like the cup and handle pattern, pull back to the 420s. And we're going to keep it easy, see if we can break this 440 level, you know, ultimately move up and test 450s is what we want to see. So we're gonna see what's up with CNSP this morning. Alright, what else did we just catch? XCUR moving up too. XCUR. I mean, okay. Look at XCUR, guys. XCUR. That one's popping off big. We're watching all of these. Alright, what's up, Diamond? Alright, so we're about break even now. I got into the dip buy. Maybe I should have tried it. Oh man, I didn't even realize it broke this previous high right here. But the one I just put up on my list is XCUR, guys. Look at XCUR. This is actually a pretty big move, pretty voluminous move here. We'll see if it bounces or what happens for this one. Bitcoin must have just dropped because MREO and XTD both just fell as well. We're also watching ATNF. ATNF here, looking strong. It's on our list today as well. You know, when I was watching NXTD and I was watching MREO here. All right, look, guys, XCUR. Not the best volume, but it's moving a little bit. It's enough to watch for sure. We're also looking at like MREO. MREO doesn't look bad. ATNF. Like I said, we're still watching XCUR. CNSP, obviously. There we go. There we go. Cup and handle breakout pattern. Here's the break. Hey, I called it out. I mean, when's another candle open up on this thing? Just now. Okay, yeah, that's good. Alright, there's 46s. Nice. 47s. 48s. We're out. Alright, so we just got a little $5 bill there from that one. We're just scalping in pre-market here. I saw the cup and handle pattern, and I saw the support at 420. And so, like I said, we pulled back to 420. We're ripping up for CNSP this morning in pre-market here. We're trading it a little bit. I'm sure we'll come back to it as well. Let me know if you got any stocks on your list that I haven't seen today. Hey, what's up, Hunter, Rez, Hyder? Yeah. Hey, I'm using Benzinga, brother. Benzinga scanners. W&W. I mean, W&W is honestly just crazy right now, bro. I'm scared to trade this thing. VIRI doesn't look bad. Alright. What's up, Electro? What's up, bro? Hey, I hope y'all are well today. CNSP is the one right now. That's the biggest one moving. Hey, what's up, Donald? Mario, Electro. LCA Ghost, what's up, man? Unix. Still watching CNSP, see if it holds there now. Let's go ahead and start looking up some catalysts for this, huh? Alright, so for CNSP, this is CNS Pharmaceuticals. And they had a call to discuss FDA IND approval in phase 2 trial for Burabicin today at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So this one is the one that moved yesterday as well. Gapped up some yesterday, and it's still running. And again, this is the IND approval in phase 2 trial for Burabicin. There's a call to discuss all of that today at 8:30 Eastern. Which is in like 15 minutes. And so we'll see how this one heads into that. Watching it. Hey, good morning, team. What else we got? Like I said, I'm watching ATNF here. Also keeping an eye on ATNF. We're watching this. We're gonna see what we get with it. Looks solid. Anything else I'm missing, team, on my watch list? Hey, thank you, Yeti. I appreciate it, brother. Are you different than regular Yeti? Yeti drone? Do we have 2 Yetis? Been shorting ATNF since 4. Hey, make your money with it, bro. It's not like I'm holding it. Short away. You know, we'll watch it. I'm just keeping an eye on it. I'm not loving any of these really, but we're watching them. We also have SQFT here, SQFT, which looks to be one of the smallest float stocks, which is why I have it in the title. It's one of the smallest float stocks on my list today. Looking okay. We're waiting and see what we get. Mogo, Dare to resist drugs and violence. Dare making moves. XCLA, cheap stock doing okay here. XCLA. So it's 2 different Yetis in here. Yeah, NXTD is crashing down. So we'll see, but CNSP pulling back to 420s. Everybody's favorite numbers. We'll watch it. We also got like XCUR. XCUR trying to make a push. And we got SNOA gapping up a little bit too. Here goes ATNF here, making a little bit of a move right now. Hey, listen, y'all hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day right here on YouTube. So if you appreciate the free content that we put out, hit the sub button, guys. Click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning for free right here on YouTube. We got ABIS, VTGN gapping up a little bit. That one's not terrible. It's right over 1. But again, ATNF moving up. Rada. Yeah, RADA is okay. It just needs more volume. No volume right now. Like I said, ATNF is one of my main watches. I know somebody said they were shorting it. That's cool. I think shorting it at 4 was fine. But we're just watching it to see if we get any changes here, specifically over the VWAP. We'll go ahead and start looking up some catalysts. Obviously, like I said, we have CNSP at the top of the list today. This is probably the big mover that everybody is watching right now. Definitely a slower day than yesterday, I'll say that. And again, CNSP had to discuss the FDA IND approval in phase 2 trial for burabicin today at 8:30, which is in 11 minutes for CNSP. So we'll see what's up with that as well. Let me find some music. And if I got anything that I don't have on my list, let me know. Right now my list is CNSP, SQFT, CYTH, XCLA, ATNF, and what was the other one I was watching? Wasn't it like watching SNOA, and then I'm watching XCUR. But XCUR slowed down, so we might have to find a different one to include on the list. Hey, hit that like button, team. You know you want to. Yeah, MREO. It's not bad. We gotta see what the float's like. We can look up the catalyst for MREO. Alright, so MREO, which is MREO, and Ultra Gen X is in a licensing agreement for apparently a biodrug, setrusumab. Yeah, they said Friday, which is today, they entered into a license and collab agreement for setrusumab, which I'm assuming is a biodrug. Okay, it says it here. It's a monoclonal antibody in clinical development for osteogenesis imperfecta. It's an investigational anti-sclerostin, fully human monoclonal antibody that has shown the ability to improve bone production and density, leading to greater bone strength in animal models of osteogenesis imperfecta. And data from the phase 2B of that biodrug conducted by MREO here demonstrated a dose-dependent increase in bone formation, density, and strength in adults with osteogenesis imperfecta. Nailed it. Yeah, so we're watching MREO here. We're going to see what happens. I'm looking at it at 340s. Maybe this low down here at 275. And then that's about it. We might watch like 325 here. Maybe we could look at like 310s. To see if that range ever breaks out or what happens for MREO, but that's what we're watching. Like I said, we got SNOA here, we got VTGN. I don't know, bars. I was just reading, brother. Hey, what's up, Greg? UXIN. UXIN is too slow, brother. This thing's too small. The range is just too tight. The float's got to be large, I'm assuming here. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming. We're gonna look up the float for. Somebody hook me up with the float. Alright, there's the float. Yeah, the float is almost 200 million in the float for UXIN. Way too large of a float for me, just too big. We're still watching it. We can look at CNSP. This one's probably got a smaller float. Yeah, the float's 6.5 million in CNSP. I made a $5 bill from it already, just having a little bit of early fun with it, but we'll see what else we get. Cup and handle breakout pattern. And if this works, I'm really going to start watching the cup and handle breakout pattern in pre-market, because I think pre-market's where it's going to be the strongest. Here's the cup, just to show you guys. Here's the cup. And then here's the handle. Also, if the VWAP is underneath the handle, that's even better. It gives a little bit more support, at least what I'm finding. But yeah, that's the cup and handle. And you know, honestly, we traded a little mini one here. We got into this one and then rode the breakout up. So we'll see what this last one does for CNSP. But this is certainly the main watch today. CNSP. We can watch square foot, SQFT here. Let's see what the float is. No. Weird. Yeah, so I can't see the float. The float's not showing for square foot. I don't see any recent catalyst here too, so I'm assuming it must be either sympathy or just getting pumped up. Anybody know the catalyst for SQFT? For SQFT? There we go. No data available for it. Here's FTFT as well. Hey. Alright, I appreciate it. So 8.9 million in the float for SQFT here. 8.9 million. Not bad. Small float. 9.1. Okay, so it's anywhere between 8 and 9 million. That's fine. Hey, what's up, Krezer? What's up, Tim? Good morning, team. What's up, Greg? Acer? Yeah, I need some more volume, though. CYTH. CYTH isn't really that bad here. We'll go ahead and look up the news for this. I don't know what the float is. Alright, this is Cyclotherapeutics, CYTH. Cyclotherapeutics, and their director, Francis Patrick Ostronik, reported a purchase of 30,000 shares. I'm sorry, 30,000 shares. So again, their director purchased 30,000 shares at an average price of $4.66 a share in a Form 4 filing yesterday. And this thing got pumped up when it heard that, but it's falling back down. It's sitting at 708. Just looking at this movement, I can tell this is a small float stock. I'm not exactly sure what the float is going to be, but again, I can look at CYTH and just tell the float is going to be small. Let's see if we can find it. Man. Honestly, it's nice to see our Discord so active. It really is. Hey. Good morning, team. Of which one, Joel? Of square foot, SQFT, or CYTH? CYTH or square foot. They're both small. You can tell by looking at them. Yeah, I saw that for CNSP Electro. CYTH. Okay, so yeah, CYTH has a 1.6 million float, tiny. CNSP certainly has the most volume. But honestly, CYTH doesn't look that bad. It's very volatile. Hey, what's up, PH? Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, so CYTH, CNSP is certainly at the top, though. Again, this one's just the main watch. Everybody else is watching this. I use VWAP, basic support and resistance. Nah, everybody can join it. Yeah, if you're, yeah, anybody can join the Discord. Anybody. So yeah, just try. Yeah, we got thousands of people in our Discord, so. Alright, so here's CNSP moving up here. If it breaks over 440, it might be strong. If it breaks over 440, hey, this thing might be strong here. We're watching for it. What, our Discord? Here. I got you. Alright, so CNSP pulling back to 420. Still watching ATNF. Still watching square foot here. Also watching XCLA. It's a little bit cheap, but I'm still watching it. SONA watching that too. CNSP. Yeah, I mean, it's pulling back to the VWAP. We'll see what happens here. Hey, good luck, team. Let's make some money today, guys. Hey, hit that like button. ABCD, yeah, we're watching that. CNSP, we're watching that too. Alright, there's a bounce. We'll see if it bounces at the VWAP. It does have some support underneath us for CNSP. I don't know if it's enough for me to really want to trade it, but we're watching it. Again, we're also watching ATNF here. I'm not saying this one's gonna go up because I really don't know, but I like the volume. The volume's not bad at the very least for ATNF. Again, we're also looking at a MREO dump down. We're looking at NXTD again as well today. And look, there's ATNF up to 350s. Testing VWAP for ATNF. So look at this one. I mean, it might break over VWAP and then hold that 350 level, and if it does, it looks really, really strong. All right, there's ATNF, guys, breaking up. Called it out before this. Like I said, though, to be honest, I wasn't actually saying it was going to go up because I really had no idea. But it is making that move. CNSP pulling back down to the VWAP. CYTH still struggling. ATNF, it's up to 360s. 360s for ATNF. Alright, there's 360s, 370. Look at ATNF, guys, it's ripping up. Let me know if I'm missing anything else besides these. My top watches are CNSP and ATNF right now. Hey, what's up, Adam? Hey, nice of beer. Like I said, let's see if ATNF pulls back to 350. CNSP, yeah. We'll see if it bounces. It's got $4. I love VWAP bounces that move like this, right? Where they have a $4 risk level right underneath this. Very tight risk. You can use this as a risk. Big reward target, and you know, a lot of the time it's going to play out in this range right here. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying a lot of the time it will. And so we'll watch it. We'll see. It's got $4 underneath this. It's got the VWAP underneath this. It looks good. Again, this one is up. The catalyst for this specific move here today for CNSP is they had a call to discuss the FDA IND approval in phase 2 trial for Barabusin today at 8:30 Eastern time. And IND stands for Investigational New Drug Application. And so they had an investigational new drug application come through, and the FDA approved it. And now they're doing a call to discuss the FDA IND and phase 2 trial for Barabusin. It started about 5 minutes ago for CNSP. So I think that is going to influence this as well. Depending on what happens here, I think that call is going to influence this one either positively or negatively. It could make it go down as well. And so you do want to understand that about this too. ATNF still pushing up. It's at 370s, 375s. It's looking very strong. And again, I said pull back to 350. I was off by about 10 cents. It actually pulled back to 360, which is okay. But we're watching it too. Hey, listen, we got 217 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. Let's bring that number up to over 100 real quick. Just hit that like button if you appreciate free day trading content. Again, as always, you guys know me. I am not an investment professional. I'm just teaching people what works for me. Might not work for you, but if you want to support free content like this from somebody who does not claim to be an expert, who does not sell a course or a service, and just does all this live streams, and all the content I put out is completely free. If you want to support that, hit the like button. It's really easy. I appreciate it if you do. No, I trade. No, I trade my Envision. Most of the time I'm trading in the open. You might see me trade a little bit in pre-market, but most of the time I'm trading at the open. I probably trade 5 to 10 times today. I've also traded small once today already on CNSP, I believe. Yeah, I made like $5. It was just a little scalp, just testing the waters here on this cup and handle move. But yeah, that's all it was. CYTH is still looking somewhat interesting here. And again, ATNF pulling back to that 360 level. I don't know about ATNF's entry. Like I said, I don't hate this reclaim of the VWAP and then pull back to it. I initially said 350, but really looking at it, the reclaim of the VWAP would have been at 355 anyway, but it's a little bit too late for that. But yeah, I don't hate this reclaim of the VWAP and then this pullback here, because I think once it fights all the way back up and actually reclaims the VWAP and then pulls back to it, then that's a lot stronger of a signal than, you know, just holding the VWAP or pulling back to it. I think when it climbs all the way back here, get some volume coming as well, since that call started at 8:30 market time, then that causes a lot more bullish sentiment for sure. And so there's the bounce at 356. That was close. Yeah, no worries. Mine. Alright, so we're watching this. I think 360 is the support level we can watch here, and I think it might test this range. Another level that's interesting right around this is 375, a $0.25 level that usually has some sway. I don't know if there's any recent levels to watch like that, but 375. When you get up here, you got some other top levels like $4 right here. Pre-market high at 404 as well, so we could keep an eye on some of these too. On CNSP, yeah, CNSP is just dumping down. I mean, this is what I like to do a beer with these. Like the cup and handle pattern, a lot of the time it's not going to run all the way back up, but the opportunity lies in the pullback. So like these pullbacks here, so you have the cup and then you have the handle, and I actually got into this little micro pullback, which is where I made that tiny little gain on this little micro pullback, and then I sold up there. But it was such a small risk that I'm actually happy with the little $5 bill I made on it. But the money to be made in these cup and handles is specifically on the pullback, and so instead of targeting like this big breakout on the upside, targeting just this pullback and then trying to catch this range right here, you know, and like specifically targeting this range right here makes a lot of sense, I think. And I think that is going to follow through a huge percentage of the time, as opposed to looking for it to actually just break out on the upside. You know what I mean? But hey, listen, we're all wrong sometimes, so don't you know, get too upset about it. Everybody's wrong. You know, sometimes it happens. It's normal. Doesn't mean it was a bad trade idea either. You know, ATNF making some moves. ATNF making some moves, and again, this kind of looks like a little cup and handle pattern too. Look at the breakout. It's up to 370s. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we're watching SQFT as well. SQFT certainly on the watch. Hey, let's hit that like button, guys. We need 14 likes to break 100 likes real quick. Really early today. Let's do that. Alright, so a big pullback for ATNF here. Yeah, I got you. You on my watch list. Here, I'm going to post it to the chat this time. If you really want to look at my watch list, it's in the title. But, and like the only one that's not in the title right now is CYTH. This one's also on my list. CYTH looks strong. But this is about right here. This is about it right there. Hisham. Yeah, no stress, brother. No worries, man. But yeah. Hey, there we go. We broke 100 likes already, team. Alright. Is VRU spiking up here? No. Yeah, no, it's not. MREO. MREO's not bad either. If you really like these, like XCLA making some pops, we can watch XCLA. FTFT was making a little bit of moves, although this one died down some. Not doing too much anymore, but we're watching FTFT again today regardless. We're watching PRFX again today as well. CNSP. Yeah, I think CNSP has got to test this level here. It's 370, 375 support level. Really, it's about 360s. This is like the major one, like right here. Let me see if I can draw it real quick before it tests. It's right here. So we'll see if we bounce here. This is a major support. XCLA spiking, XCLA CNET. CNET spiking a little bit. ABUS doesn't look that bad. NOVN doesn't look that bad if we're looking at like cheap penny stocks. But yeah, the next step, see if CNSP bounces at 360s like we drew out here. Yeah, I'm mostly just feeling out trends, looking to make some moves. What's up? What's up, Jude? What's up, bro? Hope you're well, man. But yeah, we got CNSP. Again, it bounced exactly off of that level that me and somebody else in the chat was talking about. But yeah, you see the level bounce here. But yeah, mostly I'm just feeling stuff out, Andy. I trade a little bit if I see something that I think I can exploit really quickly. But most of the time, I'm just feeling it out for the open. Alright, so here's a pullback to that 360 level for ATNF here as well. Yeah, we're watching SNCA today. Or no, we're not watching SNCA today. I don't know what SNCA is going to do, but this one's dead under $1. I don't like it. ATNF, still trying. Again, we're watching Square Foot, SQFT. SQFT. We got SNOA too. CYTH. XCLA. Look at this one. We can look at the news for this one for XCLA. This one might have some catalyst. Whoa. Yeah. Alright, so XCLA, this one is up. Market cap of 75 million roughly. Alright, so the company secured a loan, a term loan of $145 million for XCLA. That's the catalyst. They secured a term loan of $145 million. And so yeah, we're watching it. It's bouncing at the $0.50. Interesting enough, we actually drew this level, this 50-cent level. We drew this level yesterday or the day before. Maybe not even then. We drew this level before, though. We did not draw these levels today. I don't think we did, at least. And you can see how well 50 cents is a support level. And I think if you guys can learn anything from my streams and how I trade, I think it's understanding the significance of half and whole dollars. And so when you look for support that is also a half or whole dollar level, a lot of the time it's going to be strong there. And so understanding and documenting those levels can give you opportunity to exploit here in the market. And that's really what I try to do here in pre-market, is just find these big levels and document them, you know. ATNF breaking here, and we'll watch it, see if it holds the VWAP or not, but we're watching it at the very least here today. Yeah. Hi man, I'm not a day trader yet, but traded last week with a small positive result. Instead, I noticed that I would hold onto stocks a day longer, would have gained more. Yeah, but that's anything, brother. Anytime you're going to look in hindsight, you're always going to see more money that you could have made. That's not the most important thing, though. The most important thing is just taking it slow, trying to just show consistent profits and limit your risk. That's the biggest thing. All right, TKAT, SIOX, KRBP. Yeah, we're still watching CNSP. We did bounce exactly off of that level, guys. Look at this level. They say technical analysis doesn't work, but how am I able to draw this level out right here on this big drop? And how does it bounce exactly off of that level? You know, but yeah, technical analysis just doesn't work. I guess it's just the luckiest stock in the world, right? But no, CNSP bouncing at the major support in pre-market at 360. A 400,000 volume spike. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. This it's still not enough volume to really be worth it. It could be a glitch. I don't see much though, to be honest with that one. CNSP watching that. Square foot. SQFT watching that. CYTH, Z, yes, chill Z. I'm not gonna be able to catch everybody's comment. Let me see, how much money should I start with penny stock trading? That's gonna be very subjective. I would, if it was me specifically, I would start with like 2,000, just so I could use $1,000 in equity one day, $1,000 in equity the next. But it really just depends on your experience. If you've never traded before, I would paper trade a long time and build a system before you use real money. And then when you do use real money, you can have a larger account, but you just want to trade small and take it slow. MREO, yeah, MREO is not bad, but we're watching it. ATNF sitting at 350s now. Again, we can watch the $0.50 underneath it right here. Yeah, no worries. What's up, Mario? What's up, Z? Philip? What do you think, stock? No idea, Philip. Yeah, I see it. I mean, I see the volume spike, Thomas, but I don't see any correlated move in pre-market from that volume spike. You're still watching SQFT, though. VTGN. CNSP still sitting there trying to hold at 360s. It might finally break under now. It tested it once, and we'll see if it breaks underneath it at this point in time. Yeah, that's probably about right. What's up, Daniil? I'm here. Hey, what's up, Buzz? VTVT. Yeah, we can watch it. Alright, so yeah, there's the break under the 360. So we bounced a little bit. We tested it now, breaking underneath it. We'll see what we get with that one as well. VTVT is just too low of volume. It's a typical Friday, guys, so y'all just be careful today. ATNF rebounding, bouncing at 350. You can see 350 here. solid level. Hey, what's up, Edwin? Alright, so we're watching ATNF, probably one of my top lists today. ATNF, CNSP, SQFT maybe. Hey, we got 114 likes already, team. We're early. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Alright, so we do have ATNF bouncing back over 360s here, holding at 350s, and then bouncing back above it. Interesting, to say the least. We'll see what we get. There's ATNF breaking back over the VWAP, pulling back to it again. We'll wait and see what's up here. Again, look at square foot, SQFT. What's up, Abel? Yeah, sometimes. I sometimes still use the crossover play. I've used it this week twice now. As always, the crossover play is one that does not present itself every day with an ideal crossover setup. It only happens every few days, really. And so, for the time being, I've been implementing small support bounces into that system, and it's been working really well. And that way I have a decent amount of stuff to trade every day, you know. So yeah, we still got ATNF here. We still got XCLA, a few people mentioning that. Watching that. This one got like $145 million loan or something of the sorts. So we're watching that. We can watch square foot, SQFT. And if we're looking at some specific levels here, 550's big, 650's big. We can watch 7. You know, maybe we can watch like 5 underneath this. We got this like 410 level down there. That looks weak. So these are the levels we're watching. Obviously the pre-market high up here as well at 830. That's about it, guys. So we'll see what else we have here. But again, the top watch right now is ATNF. What did CNSP end up doing? CNSP still trying to hold. We'll watch it. CYTH. CYTH is honestly a really good one here too. I'm looking at 7 underneath this. It's got a high up there at 750s too. And so yeah, we're looking at this range right here. We got a 655 level down there too. So we're watching some of these for CYTH. Let me see if I can find a catalyst for this move. Healthcare stock, Cyclotherapeutics director. Okay, so yeah, their director purchased 30,000 shares at an average price of $4.66 in a Form 4 filing yesterday for CYTH. And so yeah, we'll certainly watch this one as well. So those are my main 3. Those are my main 4. My main 4 guys, these are the ones that I'm legitimately watching closely. Again, CYTH, which we just looked at, SQFT, ATNF, and CNSP. Those 4 are the ones that are really looking strong. Or not even strong. I'm not even saying they're going to go up. I'm watching them because they have good volume, easy to see moves in pre-market that we can exploit, and, you know, that's why we're watching them. Yeah, that's alright, Joel. No stress. Yeah, I mean, with SQFT, I'm just looking at half and whole dollar range levels around it right now. And so, like, I'm looking at this 650 level. This 650 level's been confirmed 3 times already. Here, here, and here. And so I think 650 above us is strong. Which is why I drew that. We also have 550 underneath us, which if we zoom in, that 550 level has been confirmed here, here a little bit, here a bunch, here a bunch, here, you know. So we got a bunch of confirmations at 550s, 540s, or 550s underneath us. A little bit there as well, because what you got to remember, guys, about support and resistance, and I'm not saying you're wrong. We might just have 2 different opinions, Joel. So I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying in general, what you want to understand is that it's not really support levels. I say it sometimes, but it's not really support levels. It's more so support areas. So it's areas of support. And so that could be a little bit more subjective. So really, this 550 level I'm talking about could really be anywhere between 530 and 560s. You know what I mean? And so it's a support area that we have to watch. And that's a better way to put it, I think. But yeah, at the same time, Joel, like I said, I'm not trying to like attack you, so it's not that at all. You might just have a different view, which is okay. It doesn't mean either of us are wrong necessarily, you know. ATNF pulling back some. Hey, I appreciate the sub. P, I appreciate the sub. P, y'all hit the subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys. Welcome to the team. Hit that subscribe button. Stark Gaming, thank you, brother, for subscribing. Y'all be like Stark. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Everybody does it. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Hey, I also see Kenny, my man. Kenny, appreciate the sub, brother. Welcome, man. Appreciate it. Y'all be like them. Hit the subscribe button, guys. You know you want to. We got ALJJ showing up. Hey, what's up, Joel? I was just responding to your comment saying I don't think I'm seeing what you're seeing on SQFT. And so I was just responding in that, trying to show you what I'm seeing here. You know, that's all I was trying to do, really. What's up, Abel? Hey, yes, sir, Bars. XCLA, yeah, we're watching it. Yeah, you're good, bro. Yeah, that's right. The support area is the like button. Hey, did we get another subscriber already? Oh, yeah. No, you're good, bro. Like I said, I've been around the market long enough to know everybody has a different story they see in stocks, and that's okay. You know, everybody's a little bit different. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Max. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the sub, man. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Y'all hit that subscribe button, guys. Hey, we've been growing like crazy, so help us grow. Hit the sub button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning for free. No. I do not mostly short. I short a lot in futures, but in penny stocks, I'm almost always going long. Alright, so yeah, CNSP pulling back up here. We'll watch the 365 level. We're going to keep an eye on that too. What's up, chicken? What's up, man? CYTH, yeah, we're certainly watching that too. And so again, here's the levels. Following the levels really closely. ATNF breaking down under 350s is at 346 right now. Did I hit the gym this morning? No, I don't go to the gym early in the mornings. I got to get up at 6:30 anyway. And so I don't hit the gym that early. Usually when I go to the gym, it's like I go to the gym at like 11 a.m., 11, 12 a.m. Most of the time after the stream. The reason it looks like this right now is because I had this light up. If I put the light down, it's easier to see. Alright, so CYTH breaking over 750s. There's 760s here. Or 12 p.m., I'm sorry. 11 a.m., 12 p.m. Hey, thank you, Marco. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all be like them. Hit that sub button, guys. Hey, let's do this. Look at AIHS, guys. AIHS making a pretty big rip from 105s to 118s here. So yeah, I'm gonna look up the catalyst for AIHS to see if we can find anything here. This is MREO Technologies. They announced the launch of ride-hailing platform in China. It's its second major city in China. Again, AIHS is a financing and servicing company focused on the online ride-hailing industry in China. They're expanding into they're expanding into another city in China. A little bit of a fluff piece, I think, for AIHS here, but we'll watch it. It's still worth a watch, I think, too. So we're keeping an eye on AIHS here as well. But it's pushing up. We'll see if it holds VWAP now. Alright, so yeah, we had some big movers earlier this morning. Now we're kind of getting some dumps down. We got DPW, guys. Look at DPW. Hey, DPW's making some moves. I might throw this one on my title. Looks strong. Strong enough, at least. Yeah, no, I do a little bit of both, Tyler. I do technical and fundamental. I look up catalysts, and then I look for specific technical levels that we can try to exploit based off of strong moves. Oh, yeah, brother. Hey, no, we've been growing by... Yesterday, we grew by like 200 and something subscribers. So, yeah, we grow... I mean, normal subscriber growth for this channel is anywhere between like 75 and like 150 subscribers a day. You know, we grow on average between, 1.5 to 3,000 subscribers a month. And so we average, okay. CYTH float. Let me see if I can find it. The float is 1.6 million for CYTH. 1.6 million. Hey, let's do this, guys. Hey, hit that like button. I was watching XCUR here as well. XCUR. I don't know if I want to keep it on my list. Let me see. I'm going to put a DPW in the mix. There we go. I don't know, man. Hey, the subscribe button's at the bottom right. Bottom right, man. But yeah, DPW is pushing up here. We'll see what the catalyst is for DPW. DPW Holdings, Coolesys Power Electronic Business announces pilot program to test the Ace Cool EV chargers at 3 Tim Hortons, so it's a Canadian place, quick service restaurant locations. And so again, they had a good catalyst come out for DPW. I've traded this one a lot before. It used to be blockchain related. I'm not sure if it still is. So it's a diversified holding company, is what the main type of business it is. It entered into an agreement with a franchise to install and test the Ace Cool electric vehicle chargers. So it's an EV play kind of at 3 Tim Hortons for DPW. So we'll watch it. It's bouncing at $4, whole dollar level of 4. And we're watching this $4 level here, see if we can find something. It's also right around the VWAP, which makes me like it a little bit more. Habib or Tony? Habib all day, bro. Yeah, CNSP's back over that 360 support level. We'll see if it holds here now. But yeah, it's back over that 360 support level. ATNF is dropping, but CNSP and ATNF kind of look similar. Here's ATNF. CNSP look kind of similar. We're still, I don't hate the 360 level. You know, this level here. It's got a lot of confirmations. Bounced there previously. We'll see if it holds now. Yeah, I can find the float. The float of CNSP is small, I'm pretty sure. The float of CYTH is 1.7 million. Or 1.68 million, technically. So CNSP, CYTH, looking strong, over 750. SQFT, sitting at 550s. XCLA, still not bad. MREO, trying. The float's got to be large for MREO, no? Let me see if I can figure out the float. Anybody know the float of MREO? CNSP float is 6.5 million. Gotcha. Yeah, so we'll watch it. I mean, it's worth a watch. It's got a lot of volume regardless of what it does right now. It might still push up at the opening bell. You know. So we're waiting. We got about 20 minutes before the open. Yeah, Friday's boring. Hey, what's up, Nancy? Hey, MREO. 20.6 million. Thank you. So yeah, larger float for MREO. Not large. Still small, but larger than some of these other ones. The float just means the supply of shares, the total shares that are available to trade on a stock is the float. So small floats are going to have larger ranges because each trade is going to be a larger percentage of the overall float, thus influencing that stock's movement a lot more relative to a large float stock that is going to move a lot smaller and a lot slower, usually with a smaller range, just because each individual trade is a much smaller percentage of the float since it's large, you know, if that makes sense. That's why float's important too. SQFT, we're watching this one, sitting at 550s. Solo. Yeah, the stimulus talk might be affecting the market. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, Solo's not bad. I mean, it's gapping up some. It just needs some more volume for me. Like, for me to be interested in it, I just want to see more volume, to be honest. So we're going to wait and see. SQFT breaking under that 550 level. So we'll watch it and see what happens now. CYTH still fighting its way back above the VWAP. Check out CYTH, guys. Strong. I think this is a very small float stock. It's got to be like 1 point something million. Why don't I trade large cap? I do sometimes. I trade futures, which is similar to large cap trading. Large caps, you just gotta fight the algorithms a lot of the time. Yeah, can you explain float versus volume, please? And I think this is actually a really good discussion. Okay, so if we look at the volume meter here, right? Let's say we look at CYTH and we see that this one has had 1.7 million shares of volume come in. And if we look at the float for CYTH, the float for CYTH is 1.68 million. So CYTH has already rotated its entire float today with big moves. CYTH, big moves, rotated almost the entire float already today in pre-market. And this is the difference between float and volume. Float is the total amount of shares that are available to buy. Volume is the total amount of shares that have been bought. All right, so that's the difference. Volume is the total amount of shares that have been bought, right? So CYTH has had 1.7 million shares bought today. Its float is 1.7 million, so it's rotated, meaning it has gone through its entire float once already today, which means it's moving quick. A lot of momentum. coming in, and it's a very small float stock. Again, 1.68 million in the float, but that's the difference. Float is the total amount of shares available to trade, and the volume is the total amount of shares that have traded already. And so that's the difference between float and volume. All right, but we're watching it. It's up to 830s, making big moves, guys. CYTH. We got some interesting levels now, too. We broke over 7.5. Look at this. We broke over 7.5. We held it as support, which confirms the level. And then we have another level up here at about 850 that we're running into right now. So we'll see if it pulls back down to 8, maybe holds that level of support, moves back up. We'll see. Correct, Kevin. It seems like you've been making almost all your money on futures. Why do you spend so much time with penny stocks on this channel? Because penny stocks is a really new market for me, and I think it's a good lesson on how you should approach systems as you're building them. I got involved with the penny stock market a few months ago, and I've been building a system ever since. And so, sure, I'm trading way smaller in the penny stock market, but I'm building a system, and the system's going great. I haven't had a losing day in almost 3 weeks now. If I end today green, it'll be 3 weeks with 0 losing days. And so I'm really happy with the penny stock results, but I'm still in that kind of testing phase where I'm still trading them kind of small. I've slowly started to increase not only my size, but more so the volume. Like I'm trading more in penny stocks as I build the system. But that's the reason why it's like that, is because it's still somewhat of a new market for me, and I'm still just testing and trading strategies myself with it. But yeah, CYTH, again, like I said, it might pull back down to 8, hold that level as support. I see this happen a lot. That's how I was able to kind of say that. Yeah, no worries. ATNF halted? No. Really? No, it's not halted. It's just slow. Yeah, it's not halted. It's moving. It's just slow. Square foot dropped. CYTH making big rips, guys. Big moves here for CYTH. What was I trading before penny stocks? So I was trading mid and high caps on a funded account program, and that is where I got, I only started trading futures about 2 months ago. But the reason I'm able to just jump in and make hella money in the futures market is because I traded mid and high caps before futures, and I'm using the same scalping systems that I did with mid and high caps. I built a system with mid and high caps last year. I made thousands of dollars, withdrew it and everything. It's the most money I've made trading mid and high caps. And so I made thousands of dollars last year, withdrew it. And then when I started to trade futures, I just tried to use the same scalping strategies that I used in mid and high caps, and they worked. And so I just kept trading them, and those are the strategies you see me trade, and they work really well. And again, it goes back to me saying, if you could trade mid and high caps, you could trade futures, because that's what I did. I just transitioned from mid and high caps to futures, and it works really well. Momentum strategies specifically, momentum strategies a lot of the time are going to be universal, especially scalping strategies. Not completely universal, like they're not going to work on everything, but like if you find good volume and liquidity, a lot of the time scalping systems are universal. They're universally going to work in a lot of different markets. Jude, if you go to our Discord, all you have to do is go to like the pre-market chat and type in !float, and then type in the stock symbol, and it'll give you the float. That's what I do. If you go to our Discord and look at the pre-market chat, you see me looking up floats all morning. But yeah, CYTH. Hey, look, I'm not trying to pump myself up here, but did anybody hear me say it might pull back to $8 and then bounce right back up here? And so I was straight up correct, down to almost the very cent there. Look at that. It broke 8, pulled back to 8, bounced back up to 850. I was exactly right there. So you got to give yourself credit when it's there. And I certainly called that one, if anybody remembers. I know. I'm the best trader ever. You don't have to tell me. I know. Get ready to buy my day trading course, Just kidding. I don't sell a course. Once again, is large float good? No, not for me. Large float means it has a smaller range. And it moves less. It has less momentum. And so I don't like large floats as much. I target small float stocks like CYTH. Yeah, I'm the most humble guy ever. No, I certainly said that. Let me see if I can find it. I'll find it later. I certainly said it, though. Here, I'm going to document this just in case anybody... Here, let me see. But no, I absolutely 100% said it. I said, look at CYTH. I think exactly what I said is I said, look at CYTH. It just broke over $8 making moves. I'm watching this $8 level. It might pull back to 8 and then bounce up to 850 is exactly what I said. It's something close to that. And then it did exactly that. Why didn't you buy it? Because it's pre-market and I'm not really calling trades out. Like I said, when I say I'm the best trader ever and all this stuff, I'm mostly being sarcastic. I'm just making fun of myself a little bit here and making fun of myself, giving myself compliments, you know. But regardless of all that, I was correct with that. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's alright. We got a lot of new people to the channel, and that's cool. I welcome new people. I appreciate y'all being here. I really do, you know. Yeah, I can buy, sell, and pre-market. I made a little bit of money on CNSP, but it's just a tiny little win so far. We're still watching it, but... ATNF. What was the other one? CYTH. Yeah, that was it. DPW end up doing anything? Yeah, DPW trying. Alright, guys. Hey, we got 320 people here. We got about 11 minutes before the opening bell. Hey, yeah, no worries, Thomas. How do you determine support and resistance levels? I don't know. Everybody has their own system behind it. I'm just looking at pre-market confirmation. I like to see really active stocks, and this is just my own personal style. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's a little bit different here. But, like, what I like to do is I like to see really active pre-market action, and then I like to find confirmed levels within that pre-market action. And so, for instance, if we look at CYTH here, for instance, really active penny stock, we've got a lot of levels that we can kind of decipher and look at here, and then we can look for confirmation in these levels. And so when I look for confirmation, you can see I'm just looking for touches to these levels, and then I'm mixing in half and whole dollars within that to give me a little bit more added momentum. And again, look at 850, and I drew this 850 level pretty close to when, like, way back here, and so you can see how much it's actually touching that 850 level, which is how I identify support and resistance too. So I use a mix of confirmation, half and whole dollars, and pre-market movement to find good levels. Likes a little bit below the VWAP. Good time to hit that like button. Hey, that's right. Let's bring that number up to over 200. Hey, yesterday we had like 350 likes on this channel. Like 350. Crazy amount. There's a media post section if you want to see that. If you want educational stuff, go check out just the playlist section of our Discord, or not of our Discord. Go check out the playlist section of this YouTube channel. We've got like a free trading course with like a lot of good info there that has a lot of good videos. Y'all just go watch those. Those are probably gonna help you the most, I think. But yeah, our Discord has been hella active lately. So yeah, like I said, y'all go check it. Y'all check out our Discord. Here's the link. Hey, bro, my new computer's running great, Joel. I appreciate it. Yeah, this thing's running great. This thing's silent, runs perfectly. I've got 4 huge monitors on this thing right now. And this thing's running beautifully right now. This thing has not even struggled one time. No streams running good. No frames dropped, running at 60 FPS. You know, we're doing good. Solid. Bro, your channel has progressed so much. No offense, but when I first subbed 5 months ago, you weren't as detailed as you are now, and there's been so much to learn. Yeah, hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, we've been growing for sure, man, and I appreciate the support. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, for sure, we certainly have been growing, both in our own trading as well as the channel growth. In 2020 this year, we doubled. We over doubled, and so it's a really fun time for the channel for sure. We'll be at 6 figures subs within. My guess is within. I hope it's within 6 months, but certainly within a year. And if we keep up the growth we're doing now, we should hit that easily. Alright, so CYTH, 850, big level here. We're watching it. ATNF never really held. It's sitting at 330s. Still watching SQFT here as well. AMPE. Alright, so here's the 850 test. There's the 850 break. So we finally broke over 850, but it might fake us out here. There's 50s. Alright, there's 50s. Look, there's the break on CYTH. Trying 850s, rejecting. Got a big high wick up there, rejecting down to 840s. We're going to take a look at AMPE here as well. Somebody... AMPE is okay. It looks like a larger float stock, to be honest. So I don't know if I like it. The float's just too big, I think. But yeah, CYTH is trying to break over 850s. We'll see if it holds there. I think the next step is to see if this breaks and then holds 850. So if it breaks 850 and then pulls back to it, holds it as support, and then moves up to 9, I guess is the next step. Although I wouldn't hold my breath for that one. Why don't you trade bigger if your days are green? I understand smaller quantity trades still add up, but you're consistent, so why not go bigger? I mean, a lot of it has to do with the type of system I'm trading. Right, so like you might look at my trades and be like, oh, well, you made 5, 10, 15 bucks. That's small, right? But if I'm getting in 5 to 10 trades per day, that adds up nicely. You know, there's 2 options for me right now. I have like my account's roughly $8,500 in this account, right? And so with a roughly $8,000 or $9,000 account, I have to figure out what the best road is. I know myself, I'm way more consistent if I can get into more volume, if I can trade more actively, but with smaller size. That way, I'm almost always going to end green if you allow me to trade more actively with small size, to where if I was only taking 1 or 2 trades a day, I would be far less consistent, and it would take me far longer to show, build, and profit from that, just because, you know, think about it like this, right? My first trade of the day, sometimes it's red, right? If I stopped trading after 1 or 2 trades, I would end red a huge percentage of the time. And so it all has to do with my account size, my system. It's a highly active scalping system where I trade 5 or 10 times per day, scalping quick moves and just trying to make a few bucks from it. And that's really what I do. And that's why it works, to where if I scaled up in size, sure, I would be able to take more profit from each individual trade, but I would be able to trade less. And so with trading less, it wouldn't be as favorable probability wise for me. And it would take longer. No. DPW? Yeah, we're watching that. I'm pretty sure Canadians can use Top Step. I'm pretty sure. If you want to check out Top Step, I'll post this link here. I'm not 100% sure though, but yeah, you want to ask them. Yeah, here's my futures link. Alright, hey guys, we got 4 minutes. We got 340 beautiful people here. Hey, listen guys, hit that like button. Let's try to bring that number up to over 200 if we can before the opening bell. We got 4 minutes left, team. My main watch is CYTH, big moves. We're gonna find everything else that's moving here as well, guys, and hopefully have some fun in the market. But yeah, wish us luck, guys. Main watch is CYTH, CNSP, SQFT, and ATNF. Those 4 are really my top. Hey, what's up, Daniel? What's up, man? Yes, sir. 3 minutes. Entry point for CYTH, I have no idea, man. I'm more of a reactive trader, so I don't like to try to predict necessarily what it's gonna do after the bell. Maybe I'll try to predict it a little bit before the bell, on a short-term basis, but like after the bell, no idea what this one's gonna do. For me, I would rather just wait and just react to what happens instead of trying to predict what happens after the bell. No idea, Ed. We're gonna have to wait and see, brother. CNSP. Hey, we got 180 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Yeah, CNSP looks good. We got a bunch that we're watching right now. DPW. And so we got this. What about CURO? CURO showing up here? CURO, guys, look at this. CURO, recent squeeze over this level. CURO, big move here. Right before the opening bell, look at CURO. They have a merger. Oh. Catapult is going to go public through a merger with FinServ Acquisition Corporation, and Catapult is 40% owned by CURO, which is causing this one to push up here. So we'll see what happens, guys. Hey, we need 16 more likes. Hit that like button. Hey, 15 more likes. Let's hit it. Hey, we got a minute before the opening bell, guys. We need 8 more likes. We got 1 minute. Let's do it. CURO. Big rip. Watching 1075 here. There's the bounce at 1075. 11. Back above the VWAP for CURO. So watch this. Big move. All right, guys. Good luck, team. Let's make some money today. Shall we? I think we shall. DPW ripping up over 4. CNSP pushing up. SQFT pushing up. CURO making moves. Still watching CYTH as our top list, but good luck, guys. The market's about to open. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, Try? What's up, brother? Hey, guys, we got 402 people in here. Here's the opening bell. Good luck. Let's make some money. There's the bell. All right, AWH, CTMX, CYTH, pushing up to 850s, guys. 850s for CYTH here, making a big move. SNR, ACTG, CBAY, CBAY, also popping off here. CBAY. SQFT pushing up. DPW dropping some, but look at CNSP, guys. CNSP still moving up. CNSP, it's at 370s. Watching this, looks strong. MLSS, guys, look at MLSS. No, it's not that good actually. Yeah, CNSP, big reversal there. ATNF is still pushing up a little bit. ATNF, it's at 330 for ATNF. Let's see if we get a crossover here. All right, we're watching ATNF for the crossover. It is setting up for one. Most of the other stuff is dropping. Look at MNOV. MNOV. XCLA, guys. Look at XCLA. NXTD. Yeah, NXTD is pushing up. It's at 130s, guys, for NXTD. Up 130s. Is down big in pre-market, but it is running up some. SPCS is halted. Yeah, SCPS going absolutely crazy here. Look at NXTD. NXTD ripping up. It's at 130s. We got a little bit of a crossover there. Still watching ATNF. Still watching SQFT. DPW is dumping down here, dumping down big. Oh, my bad, guys. I forgot to change this to regular market hours. Let me fix this. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Regular. There we go. MNOV. Big pullback for NXTD. XCLA honestly looks really strong. We get a pullback to like 55s. I might attack this here. We might hit some resistance here, but we're breaking pre-market highs. There's the, or no, it's not. Yeah, it's not the main pre-market high, but we're breaking that. We're watching XCLA right now. Really strong move up to 59s. Look at ATNF. ATNF still making that move. See if we can catch a pullback here. Ah, beautiful little 1 minute pullback. We're gonna get a new candle that opens up here. See if we get a little pullback on that candle. We'll add into it. ATNF, guys, big rip. Look at SQFT. SQFT. SQFT is making a big rip here as well at 520s. A little bit too sketchy for that one. I mean, we got the crossover, but there's no volume really that I want. ATNF making that move here. We're gonna buy some. We got that pullback for this one. We're just trying to attack it. All right, we're back in with 50 shares now for this one. Maybe we'll add some more to it too. All right, we're with 75. There's 45s. All right, we got out most of this one. We're still holding a little bit. I just like to sell before the VWAP. It's just a little baby trade, but maybe add some on this pullback. I like the movement here. All right, we just bought some more. We're in with 50 shares now. We'll see if that works. If not, we can get out for close to break even. All right, we're with 100 shares. All right, see if we get a bounce. I want to see like 45s. Watching the spread kind of back and forth here. Giving it some time. But look at SQFT, guys. SQFT. Nice rip. Now we sold half, holding 50 shares. Sold another half, holding 25. See if we can break this high. If not, we're just going to get out. We got the crossover. I don't like that drop. All right, we got a little $7 win. Not a bad little scalping starting trade. It's the second green trade we have today, but I just didn't like the rest of it. XCLA still squeezing up here. Still making moves. Man, XCLA, look at that pullback to 58 cents. Ooh, look at XCLA. That one's starting to rip. Hey, sorry, John. Yeah, NXTD pulling back some. Man, look at XCLA. That thing is going crazy. Look at square foot, SQFT. I don't know why I call it square foot. Probably because it's the square foot abbreviation. But halted. SQFT halted on the rip over the VWAP. Man, maybe I should have gotten. Here's the crossover right here. Look at this crossover. We had the moving average crossover work beautifully there, and this thing just ripped. Crazy, crazy move. The next biggest one on this list is XCLA. Look at the title, John. Look at the title for my watch list. But yeah, crazy movement right now. AQMS maybe as well. AQMS. Here's a pullback in XCLA. AQMS rip it up to 150 here too. 150s. Interesting. But yeah, XCLA still squeezing here. Here's a pullback though. It's a support level. You can see the support level. See if it bounces here. If it bounces here, my technical analysis support levels are spot on. It bounced a little bit at the very least. Still watching ATNF. It's at 340s. We got the crossover, but the VWAP is right above us, so I don't know if I like it that much. Surf, SURF, DSS. XCLA still bouncing there. Surf moving up. Look at Surf. Surf is squeezing. DSS squeezing. And XCLA. Watching it here. Here's the volume come in. So yeah, my TA was spot on there. Look at NXTD breaking highs, guys. Same thing with XCLA. NXTD breaking highs. What is Bitcoin doing right now? That's dropping. But yeah, NXTD breaking highs. Sitting at 130s. Look at AMPE as well as ASUR, but look at NXTD. It's pulling back to 130. I don't hate the bounce here. Do I want it though? I need bigger sizing if I take it like 300-400 shares. ATNF. Nice little pullback. Crossover pullback breakout here. Watch the 350 level, see if it rejects there. CMPI, guys, look at CMPI. Curo. Look at CURO, guys. Crazy, crazy move. Look at this. Wow. Crazy. ESTE. Look at ATNF still ripping. I don't have an entry with any of these yet. ATNF. Trying to break these highs. Like I said, I'm worried about it rejecting the VWAP. Alright, there goes NXTD. Crazy. Up to 140s here. Ah, man. I was trying to buy it. I was thinking about buying it right there. I talked myself out of it. Everybody make fun of me. You know? Man, SQFT still halted here, guys. Is this another crazy day right now? Yes, this should resume right now. Look at SQFT. If it's a 5-minute halt, it should resume right now. Let's watch SQFT and my resume here. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's a 10-minute halt for SQFT. Hey, what's up, Han? Yeah, it's an interesting week. That's certainly true. And if you guys want to see why I get skeptical of the VWAP here, I don't know. This one might not be resuming. We're still waiting for it. It should resume in the next 30 seconds if it's going to be a 5-minute halt. SQFT might be a 10-minute halt, though. We'll wait and see. What is a halt? Exactly how the name suggests. It means they stop trading on that stock for a certain percentage or a certain amount of time. Usually it's 5 minutes, but it could be up to 10 to 15 minutes. Could be longer than that, though, if the SEC gets involved. But most of the time it just means there's crazy movement and they need to slow it down, and so they do what's called a circuit breaker halt, which I'm assuming is what is happening with SQFT, because yeah, it didn't resume yet. NXTD, guys, wow, look at NXTD. The next level here is 150, guys. Look at 150 for NXTD, but crazy rip. It's the type of sandwich. Try. Man, my nose is stopped up this morning. I don't know what it is. Yeah, $1.50 is the next step here. NXTD did break over 150s, guys. It broke over 150s. Crazy. All right, we're buying a little bit of AYTU here. Or no, not AYTU, ATNF. Yeah, this is the problem with the. All right, we got the break here. We're still scalping out of this over the 350 break, holding 50 shares. And we are going to get out of there. So $14 up on ATNF. Caught the little mini cup and handle pattern there is what this was. Little mini cup and handle pattern. You can see here's the cup. Here's the handle. Got in on the pullback to this EMA and then ripped up. We'll see what else we got. But 3 green trades today. No losses yet. AQMS. Music stopped. Hold on. Let me put the music back on, guys. My bad. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. What do we want to listen to? Listen to that. Oh, look at AQMS dumping down here. Dumping down. Cup and handle is just when it looks like a cup and handle pattern. To show you what I meant on ATNF here. Alright, so I'm going to try to draw this cup and handle the best way I can see it. Understand, it's just it's 2 U-shaped breakout patterns close together with the last one being consolidation. So we have a cup. See the cup? This is the cup. And then we have, I did this a little bit wrong. Here's the cup. That's the cup. And then the handle I bought into on this pullback to the moving average was this. And then when it did that, here's the cup. Here's the handle. It ripped up and I sold into that strength. When I get into the cup and handle, I'm almost always buying on the pullback here. This last pullback. It's putting in a higher low. It's a bullish signal, and that's what I like about it. NXTD still? Wow, look at NXTD, crazy. It broke over the $0.50 of 150, held, and then just kept going. Kept going, craziness. CNSP is also finding its way back. CNSP, look at this one. It might pull a red to green move. We'll see how it responds to the VWAP being above us. We're also getting the crossover right here. Don't worry about it, man. There's always opportunity. Hey, yeah, I see that, Joel. Yeah, it looks good, brother. It looks good, man. SQFT resumed, so it was a 10-minute halt. SQFT did resume. It gapped up huge, guys. Look at SQFT. This thing's up to 7. Crazy, crazy. Y'all be careful, though. This is really risky. Trading these halted stocks is just super risky, to be honest. So y'all be careful. I'm not saying you can't make money with them. I'm just saying I'm not about to trade this. Too risky. Sure, you can make a ton of money. You can also lose a bunch, but SQFT, we'll see what happens here. The next thing, it's halted again. So second halt on SQFT. 2 halts. This one's got a tiny float. Who do you think has the best course? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I like everybody. I'm not saying I like everybody. Let me rephrase that. I think most day trading content is publicly available for free. It's the truth. Alright, so we're still watching NXTD. Yeah, SQFT ripping up. Look at CNSP, maybe another cup and handle here. And again, I talked about this cup and handle pattern a lot in my video I uploaded last weekend. If you guys want to see that video, I'll post it here. But yeah, I talked about the cup and handle pattern a lot, and it's really the main penny stock system and strategy I've been trading lately. And so here's the link if you want to check it out. Yeah, that's about right, Max. Paid courses is so 2020 or 2010. Yeah, for sure. And it really is too. Like, people don't understand. I think the paid courses aspect of day trading is gonna go away pretty soon. VIRI. SQFT. CYTH. And yeah, this is why I sell into that scalping pattern immediately for ATNF, because the VWAP is just such a major risk level. Like, a lot of the time it's just going to get rejected, and yeah, look at that. So this is why I don't hold on to these, is because these are going to fail a huge percentage of the time. SQFT halted again. NXTD still ripping up here. Wow, look at the pre-market high break right here at 172. So NXTD is actually testing the pre-market high at 172. Watch 175 above us right here and see what happens there. But we're testing the pre-market high on NXTD. Crazy. Alright guys, NXTD still looking really, really strong here. I mean, I think it's very extended at this point in time, but it's breaking highs, momentum's coming in, volume's coming in, and so I think it'll pull back eventually, but who knows when that's going to be. We're sitting at 170s here. Again, watch this 175 level at NXTD. MINE, yeah, I'll look at it. Let me see. MINE, I mean, it's a 4 cents. It's a half a cent stock, brother. I just can't get too much risk for me trading these. CURO dump. Hey, y'all make some money today then, team. I see you. Y'all make y'all's money today, team. I'm happy for y'all. And NXTD, do your thing, man. Make your money. That's what it's about, really. Yeah, two biggest movers. SQFT halted again at 715s. It might be a 5-minute halt this time, so this thing might resume in like a minute. AIM, and we're gonna stick around to see if we can find the SQFT halt. Look at AIM. All right, so let's see if this thing resumes here. Alright, so if it's a 5-minute halt, it'll resume right now, in the next minute. Yeah, there's the resumption. We're at 7. Oh, no. No, never mind. I got a little overzealous there. Alright, so yeah, NXTD is rejecting at this pre-market high. So NXTD is rejecting. If we zoom out a little bit here, NXTD is rejecting at both these two levels. 75 and the pre-market high at 72. Hey, nice bill. Alright, there's the resumption in SQFT. So it was a 5-minute halt. There's the resumption, and it's going to get halted again at this pre-market high, it looks like. Or no, it's going to pull back big and get halted on the way down. Yep. At least I think so. Here's a pullback for SQFT. Maybe not. My nose is all stopped up today, team. $8. So we got 808. Trade derivatives. That's cool, man. But yeah, watching SQFT here. NXTD is pulling back a little bit now, but I mean, we still got a lot of levels to look at here. The next step is you got one here at like 160, where it might bounce at 160 here. To be honest, this chart's getting a little bit too crowded here. I might be removing some of these soon. I like these 4, but I'm going to start getting rid of these. I guess a little bit better. Alright, so we'll watch 160 and 150 here. See if it bounces there. Alright, SQFT just got halted on a pullback, I think. Look at SQFT, guys. It's getting halted right now. This is halt. Yeah, there's the halt. So, yeah, SQFT is halted on the pullback. Crazy moves. She's downstairs. Yeah, Carol? Yeah, she's downstairs, brother. CURO? Yeah, guys, CURO. This thing is going absolutely crazy. Watch it over 16. It's so risky, but it's so profitable too, because these momentum scalps are just really quick and easy to take. And I'm being very careful today, guys, just because I've already had 3 green trades today. No losing trades yet. So no losses at all. And so I'm just treading very slowly and carefully. It's been a really green week. And if I can end today green, that is my 3rd week in a row that's been all green, no losing days at all. So if I can end today green, then that is my longest green streak I've ever had in penny stocks, which is three weeks of ending green every single day. I've had green trades, obviously, or red trades, obviously, but no red days. All right, so watch the pullback to 150 for NXTD here. I don't hate that. The pullback to 150, we got the VWAP right around us. Let me see, as long as you don't get like a crazy dump here. All right, I'm in with 50 shares of NXTD. 50 shares. My risk is 150. So 50 shares of NXTD. Risk is 150. We'll scale out of it if we get a spike up. But just a small trade. Alright, so here's a pullback to 150. Like I said, I'm anticipating a bounce here at 150. I'm hoping it does. But if we can, I'm out. And I'm going to keep my risk very small. 52s, 53s. Top step's broken. No, it can't be, huh? What's wrong with it? Let me see. Futures. Launch. Login. Yeah, my top step is broken. So yeah, it's not just you. It's me too. It's... Oh wait, it's loading. Okay, no, we're up. We're working. It just took a little while to load, but yeah, we're good. Alright, so we're still looking at a few other ones here. I'm still watching DPW. I'm still holding this. And like I said, we'll get out of this if it breaks under 150. You know, I'm not super worried about it. We're already up. If I take a $1.50 loss, it's going to be a tiny loss relative to my wins today. So we'll let it test 150s, and if it breaks, we'll just get out small. But no, top step's working. At least I'm in it right now. NMTR. NMTR, 84 cent stock. We'll watch it, but I don't know yet for that one. MREO. Wow, yeah, look at MREO, guys. MREO, I'm going to get out of this. Yeah, $2 loss, very, very small for NXTD. Look at MREO here. MREO ripping here. I don't hate this pullback to 305 either. So we're going to buy this pullback. And we're going to see if we can make this work. 50 shares, small trade, MREO, red to green move, broke over the VWAP. We'll see if we get a squeeze up. There's the squeeze up. We'll see if we hold up here. We're at 312s, 313s, 14s, 15s, 16s, 20s. All right, so we just scalped that move. So, you know, we made our money right back plus some. So we are up, you know, we got another green trade on MREO here. You know, just a quick little support pullback. A little bit of a rip down, but we caught it. So made our money right back there. We're up 20-something today. Still looking at MREO though. Big run, big move, big squeeze, big volume coming in. Watch We got a few resistance levels here. Appreciate whoever called that one out. I think it was Joel. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. We got a few resistance levels above us. Here's one. We got this one here, and then we got this pre-market high, which is like the mother of all resistance levels. And so we're watching it. We're waiting. But yeah, was able to catch that quick pullback to the VWAP here. So we got the red to green, and then the pullback to the VWAP just works really, really well. Ridiculously well. Yeah, I mean, let me see. Alright, the guy called it. I see that. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, hey, I appreciate that. My bad. I just didn't see yours, guy, but I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, you did call it out. Good job. Hope y'all made some money on it. I made a little bitty win, but like I said, guys, you guys see my trades. They add up. NMTR, MERO. Watching NAKD. SQFT resumed. SQFT. SQFT resumed. It's way too risky. Yeah, there's no way I'm trading this one. MREO is pulling back to that level here. Look at this 310 level. It's pulling back to it. It is a support level. I don't know if it's gonna hold though. It's pulling down. It's pulling down quickly. A million shares, but if it bounces, it might bounce here at 310. Hey, nice guy. Hey, congrats, bro. NAKD, Jerry. My bad. Let me look at it. Yeah, NAKD's running up. It's at 23 cents. Watch 25 cents. It might be a resistance at 25. $0.25. All right, so we did bounce at 310 for MREO. Okay, we got 241 likes. Oh, look, big bounce at 310. Look, all right, so next, watch 340, guys. 340 is the pre-market high. Watch 340 for MREO. 340. Watch 340 for the pre-market high. That's the level, in my opinion. MREO, there's 350s, guys. There's 340 break. Wow, look at that. Crazy swings on MREO, guys. It's up to 347s. 350 is going to break 350. It's going to try at least. There's 350. All right, it's going to try to break it. Rejected at 350. Crazy move for MREO. Big volume coming in. Over 1 million shares in the last 5 minutes traded. Probably close to like 3 or 4 million shares in the last 5 minutes traded for MREO. So the next step, now that it broke pre-market high, is to see if it holds it as support. So we broke the pre-market high at 340. The next step is to look for a hold here of support. And so there's 350 again. It looks like we're going to break it this time. 350s. Maybe not. Hey, put me on the job, bro. Put me on the job, Chase. Yeah, so here's the pullback. We got a new candle, which I like even better. So here's the real test of the pre-market high. We got 350, pull back down to 340, and then we'll see if it rips up and breaks 350. So here's the pullback exactly down to 340, like I said. We'll see if it rips up and breaks 350 now. There's the little micro pullback. There's 340s, 346s. Volume coming in, 346s, 47s. 48s, 49s, 50s. There's the break. Exactly what I said. 340 pullback to break at the 360. I wish I would have taken my own advice there. But hey, there it is. And this is, I hope you guys understand, like, this is the flow of technical analysis. Here's a big rejection. But like, these are the moves I scalp. And I scalp them because they might do anything after this. But like, this is the natural flow of technical analysis. Like, this is what it does. This is how you get into a flow state with technical analysis, is the best way to put it. Because there really is a flow state of trading that you have to get into. Big rejection. Everybody's selling. Y'all be careful. Hey, I appreciate it, Hydrus. Nah, man, I've just watched the market every day for like 4 years, brother. I've just watched the market every day for 4 years, and I've talked about it before. There is a flow state that you get into in the market to where there's a flow state to where if you do it over and over again, you start to kind of see different nuances that you didn't see before that you can exploit in the market, and that's really what it is. My problem is that I'm a big wimp, and so I might make some of these call-outs, but I am too wimpy to trade. I mean, I'm 3 green, or I'm 4 trades, 3 green, 1 red. The only red trade I had today was $2. All the other green trades I've had were over $2. So larger wins, small losses, and we're green again today. But it's about time for me to start putting money on the line and take my own advice with some of these. Yeah, you certainly start to recognize them. Like I said, you get into a little bit of a flow state with it to where it's hard to explain. It's the same thing with level 2. Like, I could watch level 2 and watch the orders build up, and that's part of what's honestly helping me. It's just level 2 flow. So, like, you'll see orders start to build up, especially around half and whole dollars. You'll see it start edging up higher and higher. So you'll see it get, say it's at 340s, right? You'll see it get to like 346, and then you'll see a bunch of orders add up to 347, and then a bunch of orders add up to 348, and then once it gets up to like 348, it just ticks up fast. So you see 349.50, bam, there's the break. And so like that's the flow state of the level 2, where you see the orders come in, you see walls build up, and then break is the easiest way I can explain it. It's hard to explain, but maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll touch on this in my weekend video I put out. No, the market is not boring and choppy. There's actually a decent amount of stuff going on. I mean, not much is holding today, but we are getting some moves. Yeah, that's me too, guy. That's me, man. SQFT, another halt on the way up. Yeah, this is probably the craziest move today I've seen. So halted again on the way up. When did it get halted? At 9:02, so we'll resume at 9:06 or 9:07 if it's a 5-minute halt. Me neither, Try. I honestly didn't understand level 2 for a long time either, and nothing taught me to understand the level 2. That's the interesting part of it. Like, no, I didn't learn level 2 from anybody else's course or anything like that, and I think it's actually a good way to look at it, is that I didn't learn the level 2 by anybody's course or anything like that. I learned the level 2 from experience and just watching it daily. You know, when you watch it daily, you'll start to see what we're talking about, where orders add up and then break. The easiest way to explain it is that you start to be able to identify momentum based off of the price action on level 2. Is really what it is. HCDI, guys. HCDI ripping up, breaking 620s, halted right at the 620 high, 622 high. So let's watch this one as well. Yeah, I'll try to include it. And like, listen, I only really started to understand level 2 when I started trading penny stocks, to be honest, because I think with low floats, the momentum is so much more obvious. MREO starting to pull back. MER pull it back, break it over that 840 pre-market high, and now we're getting some momentum. Again, watch 350 here. If it breaks 350, look for it to maybe reject at 360 and then pull back to 350. Again, if it breaks 350, look for it to move over 350, maybe hit 360 and then pull back to 350, and then maybe it'll push back up, or we'll see what happens here. But again, it has to break 350 in order for that to happen. And again, like I said, guys, I might have been right about some of these, but I'm not always going to be right, and so this might just be completely wrong, and maybe it doesn't do that. But again, it's got to break 350 first. MESO, guys, look at MESO showing up on the scans. MESO with a lot of volume coming in today. MESO, big gap down, big range though. This thing's moving up about $1 per share today. All right, so here's the test of 350. We're sitting at 357s. I don't see the momentum yet there. 355s. Yeah, no momentum yet. Maybe it'll do it to 340s, but 6, 7s. Yeah, no momentum yet. 6, 5s. Yeah, it's consolidating in this range right here. This is the range it's in. We'll see if it breaks in which direction. There's the break. It broke on the downside. So yeah, it never broke 350. Maybe a little mini cup and handle though. Here's the cup. And then here's the little handle. UAVS. Look at MESO, guys. Look at this one. Look at MESO up to 890s. Here goes MREO. Look, it must be halted up here now. No? Yeah, it's getting halted. No? Alright, here's MERO still trying. We're watching it. Okay, so yeah, MESO did not get halted. MESO, this thing did not get halted. Look at it break 9. Crazy, crazy squeeze. In the last, like, hour. MESO trying to break 9, nothing yet. There's 9 break, 901, 910s. Immediately rip and broke that here. So, alright, so at this point, MERO is trying to hold over the pre-market high, which is at this 340 level. MESO is up to 910s here, 910s. SQFT is halted or resumed now. Yeah, SQFT is halted and now it's resuming here. Look at SQFT. Watch for it to hold at 8 and then rip up over these levels here. Look at this. The problem with this though is that if this thing doesn't do that, it's going to get squeezed big. And there's a lot of risk there. But watch it to hold at 8 and then push up to like 850. And then it might consolidate some. We'll watch it over 870. Let me catch back up on the chat. I don't think I hated on NXTD, did I? Alright, so yeah, there's the $8 hold. There's the push up and break of the 860 or 870 level for SQFT. So it held 8, pushed up. Again, guys, if you could learn anything from my own trading, half and whole dollars, very significant levels. You know, so like one thing that I think is a really good habit to get into, and I'm going to include this in my weekend video. But a really good habit to get into is to find major confirmed support and resistance levels. Find major confirmed support and resistance areas, and then look at where the half and whole dollars are relative to those levels and document those half and whole dollars. Because those are the levels that are usually going to hold. Most of the time when you see a support level, it's in a support area. Like this, for instance, is at 845, right? It's mostly 850, and if the stock tests it, it's really trying to hold 850 instead of 845. So it's a little bit, it's hard to explain, but that's kind of it right there. Yeah, not bad for a Friday, yeah. John Smith hated on NXTD? You mean like Pocahontas John Smith, or you mean like a real John Smith? Sorry, I know if he has that name, I'm sure he gets that a lot. My bad. You know. Yes, this is Benzinga on the left. If you want to check out Benzinga, here's the link. Great scanners. Great scanners. There's the link right there. It's right under the Nightbot message. But yeah. All right. So MERO. Watch. I'm gonna say this on my stream, and another YouTuber's gonna come out saying, "Don't focus on levels. Focus on areas." In his next weekend video. We'll see. All right. But yeah, here's MREO 340s. MERO 340s. Alright, so we're trying to break over 340s, and remember 340s is the pre-market high for MREO, the pre-market high. So up to this point, we do have some bullish confirmation. We have a higher low, higher low, higher low, a little bit of a flag style breakout pattern here. I more so prefer to just watch the levels, but like we're watching 340s. That's the major spot. XCLA, I was watching that one earlier. I don't think I took it. Alright, we're in a futures trade here. Small little futures trade. We're still trading penny stocks, obviously, but I'm showing you guys this little SPY E-mini futures trade. What? Why does it say I'm down $1.85 today? I haven't traded futures at all today. Hey, is anybody else having issues with their futures platform? Daily loss. What? $216. What? Okay, yeah, we're having some errors here. How did I lose? I didn't lose $215 just now? Okay, I gotta look up Top Step. Anybody else having major issues with Top Steps today? Because I didn't lose 250 bucks. Like, I didn't lose that. Like, it showed 0. And I was shorting this. I wasn't buying. Yeah, anybody else having issues with Top Step? I'm gonna have to reach out to them because, this is strange. It doesn't tell me my P&L. Yeah, there's no releases today. That's just strange, man. What the heck, man? Here, I gotta reach out to Top Step today. Like, I literally did not take these trades. Like, how am I immediately down? And it's the same, it's exactly the same amount of losses every time. It's $212.50. Twice in losses? That's strange. I'm gonna stop trading on them right now, and we're gonna reach out to them because this is weird. I need to find some support. I'm gonna have to call them after this, but yeah, it's weird today. Strange. No. No, I don't think they hacked me. I think they're just having platform issues. Somebody else mentioned that they were having issues today with Top Step, right? I'm sure they'll make it right, you know, but yeah. Hopefully they make it right, but I just need to be able to I gotta fix this. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. I'm sure they'll fix it. I'm sure they're having issues. All right, there we go. But yeah, honestly, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix it. And if not, I'll call them today. All right, but we're back. Alright, but yeah, so we got MREO pulling back here. Yeah, it's weird, because, like, I don't want to lose 425 bucks, you know, on my Top Step account. I worked hard to build that, and I'm sure they'll fix it, but, like, still. I'm just going to exit out of that. There we go. Alright, we're back. Yeah, but it says the same thing. It's always let me see. Let me see futures. All right. What else we got though? No, I do the same thing. It says EZS0 every single day on here. It always says the same thing, EZS0. But no, the EZS, if you go back and you look at yesterday's stream or the day before stream and the day before, it's always ESZO. That's always the same contract. It's just the E-mini is what that is on Top Step. It's the E-mini S&P 500. Okay, well, yeah, everybody's a little bit different, brother. Like I said, mine on Top Step in the Combine, it's ESZ, or it's ESZ0, or whatever it usually is. But it's been like that every day. That's not the issue. GVO. Like I said, we had a few people say they were struggling on Top Step today, so I'm sure they're just having some platform issues, and I'm sure they'll make it right. Hey, what's up, Mohammed? Yeah, GVO ribbon, break at 240s. We'll see what happens there. We also got... MREO still ripping up big here. You on the wrong contract. No, I mean every platform is different. Some of them label on the Combine, they might label it differently. Oh, am I supposed to be trading a different contract right now? Why is that? See, I don't know anything about futures. ESH1? Why would I change that? Let me see. That's weird. Well, let me see. Alright, we'll worry about it later. I'll figure it out after the stream. Like I said, this is my first 4 months trading futures, so chart. There we go. Yeah, my whole platform is frozen though. So like this is my platform right now. It's completely frozen. Chart. Yeah, my whole platform's frozen is what this is. Yeah, I make money in futures. Yours is also Bill. Yeah, it's not just me. Like Top Step's having issues today. Like mine's completely frozen. Like the whole thing is completely frozen. I'm looking for like charts or DOM and nothing's showing up. Looking at default, nothing. Beginner layout, nothing. Chart, nothing. Chart, nothing. Yeah, this whole thing is messed up today. Alright. ZSF1 works. Yeah, but that's soybeans. I don't want to trade soybeans. You know? I want to trade the E-mini. Alright, so here goes MREO. It's bouncing at 320s. So yeah, we're bouncing at 320s for MREO. We're going to watch that and see what's up with it, see what happens here. We're still looking at MREO. We're still watching SQFT. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. SQFT is testing these highs now. It's at 970s. 970s for SQFT. There's the break. MREO is still ripping up. Not trading soybeans is. What? I broke a rule. Why is it changed though? Does anybody know why is it changed? That's why. Why is it changed though? So am I really gonna have to start over again, man? Why is it changed though? Somebody explain it to me that is well involved in the futures market. And if I broke a rule, why isn't it not on the do not trade list? You know what I mean? Like the do not trade list is supposed to tell you what you can and cannot trade. It says nothing about being flat today on the 18th. It says nothing about being flat today. So somebody help me out and explain why. Oh. Man. Yeah, see, that sucks, dude, because, like, I've been trading futures for a month now. That sucks, man. I'm going to have to start over. I mean, I have a, you know, a reset, but, like, that sucks. Unfortunate. Is that rule only on step 2? Wretched? MREO ripping up big here. Ripping up big. Up to 370s, 375. Look at MREO. So we'll watch it if it pulls back down to 360. Look for it to pull back down to 360. If it does, it might look really strong. That's what we're waiting for here. A pullback to 360. That's why. Yeah, let me see if I got a rule break here. That sucks. Let me see. It doesn't say I have a rule break yet. Man, that sucks, dude. Yeah, see, I wish I would have seen that in futures. It's all a learning experience, but man, that's unfortunate. Alright, so yeah, like I said, MREO pulling back down to 360. We'll see if it holds support at 360, exactly like I just said. And there's the breakout to 370. Man, I gotta start taking my own advice with these penny stocks. There's the pullback to 360, and there's the breakout here. Hey, what's up, Rob? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look for that setting, bro, because that sucks. Alright, so yeah, here's the pullback to 360 on MREO. We'll watch it. There's 370s, 377s. Man, I gotta start taking my own advice. There's a 380 break on MREO. Still ripping up pretty strong here, pretty solid. Looking good. Let me see if I can find that setting. See, but it's supposed to auto roll and it didn't though. I have it set to auto roll. It says do not auto roll contracts. That setting is off, which means enabling this will allow you to add expired contracts to your workspace for market replay. See, but that doesn't make any sense though. It's set to here. So here's my settings here. Here's my settings right here. So it says do not auto roll contracts is off. So it should have auto rolled for me, right? When I logged back in. Because like I didn't push up anything. That sucks though, man. MREO. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's alright. You know, like I said, again, like I've honestly had a lot of success in futures, but it's still new to me. It's still new to the market, and I know how to trade the futures because, like I've said before, the scalping strategies that I use in futures are the same scalping strategies that I use in mid and high caps. The differences lie in the nuances behind trading futures that I have not had a ton of experience with, and so, you know, that's the issue with it, but we're learning, I guess. But man, that's unfortunate. I appreciate it. All right, so, but now when I get reset, I should be able to use ESH1 and, I should be able to use that contract pair for the next while, correct? All right, so we're still looking at this pullback to 360s on MREO. I might get into like a little baby trade here with like 20 shares. All right, we're with 20 shares here of MREO. We're gonna see if this thing works. Small little position, but we're gonna try to catch a rip up to 390s. Maybe add some to it if we have some good moves that we can add. If we have some stuff that we like here. Alright, so this doesn't count, does it? I mean, I'm in. You know, we're joining the bid. We're gonna try to get out this last bit. Alright, so does this count? I mean, we made $212 here. Alright, there's 380. There's 381s, 382s, 83s. Alright, we just scalped that move. We made a little bit on MREO. We'll come back to it. Because they're still letting me trade it. But are they going to tell me if I broke a rule? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's not really my fault. I mean, it's my fault. But, like, I'm still learning futures, guys. So it's like, y'all bear with me. Stock trading is different than futures, obviously, but I'm still learning futures, and, man, maybe I shouldn't have sold MREO too soon, but, hey, there's the pullback to 360, called it, actually took a little bit of that one this morning, and so made a little bit on it. MREO still ripping up, but, yeah, so I should be good to trade this one. So, is it every quarter when when the contracts roll over? Is it every quarter when that happens? Because if they haven't kicked me out yet... Third week of every quarter. Got you. Okay, I appreciate that in the money. Yeah, I still got to learn that aspect of options, I guess, because... Or of futures, because I'm still learning. I'm certainly not the most experienced in futures. MREO, guys, still rip it up here. We'll watch for this 390 pullback. We'll see if that holds, and we'll see if it tests 4. Definitely did not hold there. Broke under 380s, guys. 380, so a big squeeze and a big rip here. We'll see what happens now. So it's pulling back to 380, which was a major support level prior to this. And we'll see if it holds all these levels now. Yeah, but they should have auto-rolled it over, which is what I'm frustrated with. Because, like, I had auto-roll set, and so it should have auto-rolled over, but for some reason it just didn't. You know? Like, it should have auto-rolled that thing over, but for some reason it just didn't. I mean, hey, we're making our money back here, you know? Green on the day. I'm taking a swing because, listen, I mean, but am I still good? Like, is my account going to get deleted, you guys think? Because I just made my money back plus up. There's my P&L. I got frustrated and took a swing because, you know, I thought my account was destroyed. But we're still green now. We're up, you know, what? We're up like 60 bucks. Yeah, we're green, and it's still here. I wonder if it's going to boot me out. We'll see. Yeah, I'll call him. Jeremy, You'll be alright, bro. Like I said, man. I'm pretty new to futures. I'm not claiming to be an expert in futures. I'm still learning futures, obviously. The strategies I use in futures certainly work, but the different nuances behind futures, I'm just getting used to them. It's my first 2 months trading futures as a whole. And so, yeah, I think I'll be alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'll call him. We'll see. I'll call him and see what the deal is. NXTD. Yeah, we're watching MREO. We made a little bit of money on it. We're watching NXTD here as well. There's the 150 level. Is the market closed next week? There's 9s. We'll see if it holds at 9. Yeah, I might take the loss. If that's the case, Wretched, hey, lesson learned, brother. Lesson learned, man. Hey, sometimes losing is necessary because it helps you reinforce what you're supposed to be doing. So it is what it is. Optimism, folks. Optimism team. SQFT still pushing up here. We're over 9. I'd watch $9 here to see if it holds. We're going to wait and see if it holds 9. Oh, you're talking about Christmas. T2 rule is, yes, 2 business days. It's basically bank time. It's the bank's obligation to have your funds settled by 2 days, and so it's basically their timing. So, yeah, it's 2 business days. All right, ESH1 expires March 2021. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, I'm going to learn next time, like I said. Yep. Yeah, it's business days is what I meant. Alright, so MREO is still pushing up here. Let's watch this pullback to $9 for square foot, SQFT, and we'll watch to see if it holds 9 and then bounces up to like 950 is what I'm watching here. That's kind of what I'm watching. I don't know exactly what I want to see now. We're waiting. MREO is still pulling back. In XTD, I don't know what a good entry is for that one. All right, here's the square foot pullback to 9 here. Again, let's see if it holds 9 and bounces. There's the pullback to 9. DPW is trying to fight his way back. NXTD, a few people asking me. MREO is pulling back to that as well. NXTD, I don't mind this 150 pullback. I'm not an investment professional, not an expert, not liable for any losses you take in the market. I'm just calling out what I see here. Maybe I'm wrong, could be. But yeah, with that said, I don't hate the NXTD pullback to 150, looking for like 160. Hey, and there's the bounce. Hey, it looks like I was wrong on square foot. It did not bounce at 9. CYTH flush. Yeah, there's a NXTD bouncing there. Let me see what I'm green today. I know I'm green a ton. I'm running at like 90% accuracy today. I think I've lost twice out of like maybe 80%. I've lost like twice out of 10 trades or so. Yeah, I'm up 30 something. Not bad. So I'm assuming at 5 o'clock, this is going to tell me I lost. And aside from that, I think I pretty much understand the rest of futures. That's the only part that I struggled with and that I didn't understand apparently today. Let me see the rules here. Alright, so we got a pullback to 360 on MREO here. We did get the bounce at 150 for NXTD. Here's MREO. We're pulling back down to that previous high of the day at 360. That's the next bouncing step here. Alright, so we are bouncing at 360s. And hey, listen, NXTD almost went up to 160. I gotta be more active, guys. A lot of these callouts I'm giving you are just working. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot of them are. And I mean, I'm green, and I've been making green trades all day, and I've been green all week in penny stocks, and I've been green for the last 3 weeks, really. I haven't had a losing day in 3 weeks in the penny stock game. But being more active, I think, is going to be beneficial right now. I think a lot of these are working solid. And if anybody wants to check out the platform we're talking about in question, hey, if you do sign up, don't be like me. Understand that every quarter the contracts shift. And if you trade one of those contracts that does not have good volume anymore, then you will be eliminated. So understand that about futures. But the way Top Step works is it's a funded account program for traders in the futures market. If you can prove you're profitable in futures while following the rest of their rules, they fund you $30,000 all the way up to over $100,000. It's the cheapest funded account program I've used. And so even if I'm eliminated, it's not the end of the world. Resets are even cheaper once you sign up, and I think it just makes a lot of sense for new traders that are trying to get funded but might not have that much capital. Like I said, the base package is $30K. They're going to give you a $30K demo account. I don't have the base package. I have one step up from that, but the base one is $30K. It's $120 a month, and if you could make $2,000 on that $30K demo account they give you, and follow the rest of their rules, then they fund you that $30,000 with an 80% profit split. They're regulated in the U.S. It's a U.S.-based funded account program in futures. They've paid out to their profitable traders in withdrawals over $2 million this year, and they funded over 3,000 traders. And so if you want to check them out, I'll post this link here. You can help support your boy here. Do you have a position in MREO? No, I do not. But yeah, there's the link. I'll pin it to the top of the page if you want to check that thing out. Like I said, I think it's a really good way if you don't have that much capital, but you want to try to get funded. I think that's the way to do it. Okay. Yeah, hey, and what I think Top Step is good for is because, listen, it's a very cheap funded account program, and even though I was almost funded and I have to start back over, if I do have to start back over, which I might not, I might though, I'll have to reach out to them and see what's up with it. But it'll teach you how to trade futures, and it's teaching you for very cheap. Like, a lot of paper accounts are the same price as the funded account programs on Top Step. Like, a lot of paper trading accounts are the same price. And so I think even if you're new to futures like me, number one, mid and high cap strategies do work in the futures market. I've just been trading the SPY here. And they certainly do work in the futures market. I've just been trading this downward momentum. And so you can transition from mid and high caps to futures fairly easily. And I think there's a lot of money to be made there. The scalping strategies I use on there certainly work. But I think Top Step as a whole is going to teach you how to be a better futures trader. And it's going to teach you about the futures market as a whole to begin with. Yeah, somebody... No, I don't have MREO position. I was right about it, though. Look at that 360 bounce. Talked about it. What was the other one? NXTD. I almost got up to 160. Oh man, I forgot to monetize my video today. I know I forgot. Oh, we can monetize it now. That's unfortunate. I just completely missed that. No, I said that Top Step will teach you how to be a futures trader. And that when you have to follow the rules on Top Step like this, those are the rules that are going to teach you how to be a better future trader is what I said. Because they do. Because, like, even though I'm going to have to start over, it is teaching me how to trade futures in this way. You know? And which is good. And I'm okay with it. Like I said, it's a cheap enough funded account program, with the base one being like $120 the first month. Very cheap. So, like, in the end, it'll be alright, you know. But hey, y'all learned my lesson for me. Every quarter you have to switch over. There's MREO. Every quarter you have to switch over, and so you know you got to be aware of that. More aware than I am, and it was just a dumb mistake by me, but my fault completely. Alright, let's watch 390 here. That's the level for MREO. Hey, and y'all hit that subscribe button. We do this completely live for free every single weekday morning on YouTube. Every single weekday morning, we're completely live. Y'all hit that subscribe button. We do this live every single day right here. And so support what we do here. We're just a free resource and community. Like I always say, guys, we do not claim to be experts over here. If I don't know something, I'll be honest about it and just don't know. And if you want to help support movements like that, where we don't sell a course, we don't sell a service, we just teach people what works for us, while prefacing all of it with it might not work for you. And again, if you want to support movements like that, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, show support for stuff like this. MREO, yeah, we're looking at a little cup and handle. I'd watch 375 here. $0.25 support test. We got a little cup here, a little bit of a handle forming, but it's too small time for me to really get interested in it. Maybe a longer term one I might jump in, but for me, it's too small time for me. VUZI is showing up on the scans. VUZI, but hey, there's the handle forming. So hey, you were right about that cup and handle. Nice work. But yeah, like I said, 375. There's the break. We'll see if it breaks 390 now. But again, targeting this range in the cup and handles is very, very profitable. So like looking at this range, instead of looking for the break of this, and it might break it, especially if it breaks 390 and then opens up a new candle, it might break 4 after that. But targeting this range specifically is really profitable. There's the break of 390 though. We'll see if it tests 4. Again, let's see if a new candle opens up and it holds it as support first before we get super, interested in it. We'll wait and see what happens. There's 391s. Alright, there's the break. So yeah, a new candle opened up exactly like I said. New candle opened up. Now it's testing 4. We'll see if it breaks. It's a whole dollar resistance level. It needs to break and hold if it's going to continue moving up here. It needs to break 4. There's 4. Let's get 401s in here. But yeah, again, I hope you guys understand the importance not only of these big levels, but also of new candles opening up, adding new sentiment to the movement of stocks like this. Really, really profitable way to approach it if you can. Alright, so here's MREO. Again, it's trying to hold over 390s. We'll see if it holds. Free commission, probably, man. It just depends on when I get the money. Right, if not, you know what I mean? Like, that's all it really depends on. That's going to take a lot of stuff, Adrian, and like I said, Adrian, I'm not an expert, man. We're literally called beginner trading. We're just a free resource for traders. I don't want to be an expert. I don't want to live up to the standard of being an expert. I'm green in the last month. I mean, here's the thing. I traded live every single day on YouTube. So you guys can watch all the trades I get into and see if I'm actually green or not. But again, I mean, the channel's called Beginner Trading. We're just a free resource and community for traders. And I don't want that standard to have to live up to. I'm just teaching people what works for me. I'm almost always prefacing it with, it might not work for you. And we're just a free resource and community here. So yeah, I'm just chilling right now. Alright, so we couldn't hold 4. We rejected at 4. Like I said, and this is why targeting that range is really important. And NXTD is moving up to that 160 level. NXTD. Yeah, there's micro contracts. I've traded the micro E-mini, and every tick up or down is different. The micro, every tick up or down is like $1.25 if you're talking about the micro E-mini. And so if you got 4 contracts, every tick up or down is $5. And so if you want to scale in, or you don't want to take huge sizing like in the regular E-mini, then you can trade the micro E-mini, which usually just has the M in front of it, MES. You can trade that, and I think that's a good way, especially if you're brand new to the futures market. You'll save some money trading the micro and really trying to learn the landscape of it first. When you say targeting a range, what exactly do you mean? I mean, we look for a range, we look for a range in between support and resistance levels. In this case, with the cup and handle pattern, I was targeting or I was talking about the range between 375 and 390 right here. So you can see this range has a lot of confirmation, support, and resistance levels. You know, I'll draw it a little bit easier. Like this range has a lot of confirmation, support, and resistance levels. There's the break. So we're trying to break over 4 again, but targeting this range, buying at the bottom, selling at the top is what I mean. Targeting this range, and you can see the confirmations from this range here, 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 you know, here, 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 you know. And so just looking for a confirmed range and then attacking that range is how I like to trade. Hey, nice craft. Congrats, brother. Hey, MERO's rip it up here. It's at 405s, guys. Making big rips, big moves here. Hey, there's 415s. So we finally broke over 4. Hey, there's 414s. Looking strong. Look at DPW. DPW's kind of starting to fight back, but MREO looks good. I want to think of Oreo when I hear this, but Curo still making big moves. UAVS, yeah, look at UAVS. A few people mentioning this one in chat, and it looks good. I like it. I don't mind this little pullback to 380 or so. It's a little bit late for it, but not bad. We'll see. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine, Anthony. As long as you don't extend yourself too much, you should be okay with that. It's all subjective, though, brother. It's all depending on your own personality. Hey, yeah, no worries, Tom. Yeah, I mean, that's how I trade. I target ranges in trading. So, like, for instance, NXTD. Somebody else asked me, where should I buy NXTD? And what I said, even though I prefaced it with like, yo, I'm not an expert, I said I like this 150 dip buy up to 160. And it didn't quite get all the way to the highs of that 160 level. But again, when we reclaim the VWAP, this is the range I'm targeting. And you can see it basically got the full range. It got up to 159, which I would consider a success. But like, these are ranges that I'm attacking and I'm trying to identify and then attacking them so I can try to profit from them, if that makes sense. And MERO still rip it up, but yeah, like this is how I identify a range and I attack a specific range. And then once it starts to push up, you can even use like the bottom of the range as a risk. And so you keep your risk very, very small while letting the range play out in the stock's movement. And like that's what you'll see me do pretty consistently. It's how I built up the profits that I have in the market, is targeting specific ranges. And then you can also target like range breaks. I talk about this a lot in my videos that I put out in the weekends, and so go back and watch like the last few videos I've done, and I talk about how I identify the ranges and then I attack the specific ranges, like kind of what my plan is with those, if that makes sense. MERO will look for a pullback to 4. It broke 4. We'll look for a pullback to 4 and then maybe look for this range in between 420, everybody's favorite number, and 4. See if we can target that range there. And I might buy like 20 shares, something very small. I'm already so green on the day that even if this one does not go against me, I wanted 401, it got 407. But even if this one doesn't go in my direction, hey, thank you, Chin. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, and you get some people here, like, honestly, guys, like I said, I genuinely appreciate the support, because it's like, look, man, like, I try to be honest and be like, yo, I'm not an expert. These are just the strategies I'm using. These are what I'm trading. Like, this is the stuff I'm watching. It might not work for you, but these work for me. And if you want to, you know, learn them, here's how you do them, right? And even though I trade like that and I teach like that, you still get a certain percentage of people that are just really desperate to criticize. A lot of it has to do with their own insecurity, with their own trading. And so they need to either criticize other people or they need to pump themselves up like that. And, like, I get that. But, like, it feels really good to have all the supportive people here that understand, like, yo, like, I'm doing this for free for the most part. I am not selling a course. I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm not selling a service. I'm just sitting here trading. And if you guys want to watch me trade, learn how I trade, great. If not, that's cool too. Go watch something else. Like, I'm not mad at you, you know. But like I said, it feels really good to have all the supportive people here. I hope you guys appreciate, you know, what I'm doing here. And you know, even if not, that's okay too. It's all love here, you know. Hey, I appreciate it, Daniel. Yeah. And I think you guys know, like, listen, regardless of what anybody says here, I think you guys, like, you're able to see the green streak I'm on. You know what I mean? Like, you guys can see it. Every trade I get into, you see it. You know? So it's not like I can just pretend to be making money when I'm not. Every trade I get into, you guys watch it. Here's the pullback to 4. Here's the $4 dip buy. It's a little bit too late. I'm in with 20 shares, just a small trade. I'm not going to be losing today, even if this one just dumps against me. But I'm using 390 as a risk. Hey, I love you guys too. I appreciate it. You know, like I said, I just think with all the nonsense that's out there in the trading space, that, like, especially new traders, like, they need to hear the truth. And the truth of it is that trading is extremely difficult. Trading is one of those few things that it might take you years to learn and you still might lose. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's going to take, on average, I would say at least a year, if not longer, to really learn what you're doing. You're not going to just jump into trading, buy a course, and then start paying your bills with your trading profits next month. Of course, that's what the gurus want you to believe, but it's just not like that. It's going to take years for most people, and even then, a certain percentage of people are still not going to be able to do it successfully. And so, the best advice I can give you is just to trade small, because, again, you get into a flow state of the market, and that flow state comes from experience. And if you trade too large in the beginning, you're going to destroy your account before you gain that experience. And so trade small. You know, look, I'm buying 20 shares right now, and I've been trading the market for years. The reason I'm buying such a small share size is because I'm already well up on the day. I've had like 7 or 8 trades today. I've only had 1 or 2 losses. Maybe I might have had like 10 trades today. I've had 1 or 2 losses, running at like 70, 80, 90% accuracy. I'll have to calculate it after this. But it's been a very green day, and I'm not going to give back my profits trying to trade. If I see this, I don't hate it. We might make a few bucks and just move on with our day. But it doesn't matter if it's a tiny trade, because there's no commissions here on this platform. I can get in and out, and it's relatively insignificant. And sometimes if I have a little bit of FOMO and I feel like I'm going to miss a move, instead of just not taking it and just frustrating myself, I'll take it with like 20 shares, you know, and maybe add some more if we get a move. And hey, here's the move. Hey, yeah, I'm going to get that orange Lambo. I'm going to put out my day trading course. You know, it's called Buy the Dip. That's all it says. It's just one sentence. You know, $30,000 for my course. It's just called Buy the Dip. You know, you open a book. Just the book says Buy the Dip. That's it. You know. Hey, we're going to get out here, make our little $2 and figure out what else we can trade today. But this is what I mean. Is that I'm just taking it slow. We called the $4 bounce. We got the $4 bounce. We made a little bit. No, I can't, Daniel. That's not really my style. I've heard about Witching Day, but I don't know enough about it to really teach it. Yeah, for sure. How can I get Thinkorswim without delays? Deposit $500 into Thinkorswim. That's what you got to do. If you deposit, I think it's like 500. They'll give you real time. Yes, I stream every day, Brian. Course 2 says sell the rip. Yeah, buy the dip, $30,000. You know, course, 30 grand. You know, guaranteed, pure sarcasm, prefacing it with, this is pure sarcasm. Guaranteed to make you $5 billion in the market. You know, you buy it, it's just one book. It says buy the dip. You know, part 2 coming soon. Like this man says, it's just going to say sell the rip. You know, genius information. Genius information. Yeah, you'll be driving a Maserati in no time, guys. How do I make money making $2 a trade? Because most of my other trades here, we can take a look at them. We had ATNF, 15 bucks, 14 bucks. I mean, CNSP made a little $5 bill there. MREO, you know, made a little $11 something. You know, the only loss I've had today is NXTD, lost $2. And so, yeah, it all adds up. If you read the title says scalping penny stocks, which means taking very small trades. And it adds up. Like I said, it adds up. I've made a few $100s this week. And so, you know, it adds up. I'm not trying to live off of my trading profits. I'm not claiming to. I'm not claiming to be an expert. Yeah, the wife and kids work overtime at the factory. Yeah. But yeah, what I'm saying though is that I don't live off of my trading profits. You know, that's not what I do. I never claim to. I'm a real estate agent, licensed real estate agent here in Texas. I program, and so I'm a freelance web developer as well, with like JavaScript and React and React Native. I also have a few Amazon businesses that I've been running for a few years that bring in income. I make money from this YouTube channel, certainly, and I make a little bit of money in trading too. So I do a little bit of, I do a lot of different things that accumulate income. Hey, yeah, hit that like button. I don't know, I made a few $100 this week in penny stocks. Not too bad, I'll take it. You know, it's like $170 is what I made this week or something like that, which is fine. I'll take it. You know, green is green. And again, I only recently got involved trading penny stocks and recently built these systems that are certainly working in the last few months. And so it's a slow grind up. I'm not just going to jump in a brand new market in the last 6 months and just start trading with huge size. That's how dummies lose their account, you know. So just trade small. Best advice I can give you. Never try to shame anybody for trading small either. Usually the people that do are the same people that end up just destroying their account, taking huge trades, desperately trying to be like the gurus. And I don't care if I'm like the gurus or not. I just try to do my own thing. And I think people respect it enough to appreciate it. I literally just said 4 things that I do as well. But Boot Burner, weren't you that super critical guy in the comments section that's always trying to make fun of me? Wasn't that you? Like I think I banned a Boot Burner. Now we have another one that's back with the same name. Hey, if it's not you, and it's just a coincidence, hey, let me know. But like, I know I had one guy that was just really insecure in the comments section. Like, I would post anything, and he was just super weird about it. Like, he would just desperately watch it, trying to find things to criticize. And if that's not you, like I said, my bad. But I just remember the name. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Max. It's a pretty unique name, man. It's a little bit more obscure name to see it more than once. I'm not saying it's him, but, you know. I mean, I'll give him a chance. Listen, I don't care. He wants to be super critical. Let him be super critical. Like I said, most people... Okay, if it's not you, you're good, bro. I'm not mad. Like I said, I'll give you a shot. Like, my point is that I did have a Boot Burner in my comment section, and this was like a few months ago, that was just super weird. This dude was just like, you know, there's people that, and I'm just chilling right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna trade anymore. But like, you know, there's people that are like so desperate to criticize, they hang on everything you say, just looking to be critical. You know what I mean? Like, we had a guy in the comments that was like that. And like, my response is always the same, which is that, why are you watching the channel then? You know? Why are you here? It's not like I'm claiming to be an expert. It's not like I'm slanging courses. Like, I'm just giving people free info, and if they learn from it, great. If they don't, that's okay too, you know? Okay, yeah, maybe it wasn't Boot. Maybe it... I just remember maybe it wasn't you, man. My bad if it wasn't. Like I said, I'm giving you a chance. I don't think it was you. I might be getting names mixed up. I've been doing this for years. What is the white line? That is the 12 EMA? Or no, this is the 26 EMA, my bad. 26 EMA, 12 EMA. Or 26 SMA is what this is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the 26 SMA is the white line. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I'm not mad at you, Boot. You're good, bro. Like I said, if you guys know me on this channel, you guys know I'm like, I got a chip on my shoulder, you know? I'm not mad at your question. I answered it. No, like I said, I'm a real estate agent. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Texas. I run this YouTube channel that does make money. I'm a programmer, and so JavaScript, React Native, front-end development mostly. I trade and make money trading too, and I have a few Amazon businesses as well. People have asked me before if they're FBA. They're actually not. They're merchant fulfilled Amazon businesses. So they're not FBA. They're merchant fulfilled actually. And then I own a few like premium blog websites that also bring in some income too. So I got my hand in a bunch of different things. Nah, there's too much. You know, you guys know Amazon, man. Amazon's too strict. Man, Amazon's too strict, man. I'll never tell anybody the name of my stores. I very rarely tell anybody the name of any of my businesses or even what they're about. And the reason is because Amazon's notoriously strict, man. They will ban you for life. And so, if y'all think I'm about to tell you guys my business names, y'all are crazy, you know. And yeah, like I said, y'all want to help support movements like this, you can check out Top Step. If you're interested in futures, check out Top Step. Top Step is a funded account program for futures. You prove you're profitable, they'll fund you $30K up to over $100K, regulated in the US, paid out millions to their profitable traders this year. And it's my first 2 months using them, so I'm still kind of learning the futures market slowly. But if you're a good futures trader, if you can trade mid and high caps, you could probably trade futures. And at the very least, I think Top Step's going to teach you how to be a better futures trader. Again, it's a funded account program. The cheapest one is $120 the first month. And if you can make $2,000 on a $30K demo account they give you, then they'll fund you as long as you pass phase 2. There's the link if you want to check it out. No, I'm not telling you the name of my Amazon store. Absolutely not. Check out, yeah, for those asking about my scanners, I'm using Benzinga scanners. Really dope scans. These mover scanners are Benzinga. Here's the link for Benzinga. Hey, nice try. Hey, check it out, Jeremy. Yeah, there's the link above you, brother. Yeah, one thing I've learned is that you get a certain percentage of people that genuinely want you to do well, even friends. And we're just talking because I'm just hanging out now. We don't have much else to do. I'm waiting for some moves. We're watching square foot. We'll see if it bounces at like 750 right here. Like 750 right here. We're gonna see if it bounces there. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button as well, guys. I haven't gotten as many subscribe notifications today. Let me see. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Max. What happened to my subscribers, guys? Hit that subscribe button, guys. You know you want to. Everybody does it. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. You know you want to, guys. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning for free right here on YouTube. Show support for what we do here, guys. I appreciate it. Is SNDL a good time to buy? SNDL is a cannabis stock. On the weekends, Cruzzer. So, on the weekends, I got you, man. I'll post at least one this weekend sometime. Yeah, do it now, guys. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. MREO. DPW. Hey, thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that, brother. Welcome in. I don't get ads. I have RedTube. Do it now. But yeah, SNDL Cannabis. It depends on what you think Cannabis is going to do. I think the MORE Act is going to get rejected in the Senate, and that's going to cause some bearish sentiment as long as it's not front-loaded on. Drawdown is unrealized losses in that calculation for the future. Is the easiest way to explain it. It's hard to explain. Let me look up the definition for it. A decline in an investment or fund. So like I said, unrealized losses. Yeah, a reduction in equity. Drawdown is just your unrealized losses causing you to lose equity in the trade. Drop an ad on us. Let's see if it works. Hey, I got you guys. Nah, I'll do one at the very end. I'm not going to hit you guys with an ad right now. Ad me. Yeah, MREO is still pulling back. I mean, we're still chilling here. ICLK is actually showing up on the scans. ICLK. ORTX. MEIP. Look at ORTX still ripping. MEIP still ripping, squeezing big. PLIN. Look at PLIN, guys. PLIN recently broke over $1 and now it's pulling back to it. Buy 100 shares here. See if we can scalp a few pennies. Yeah, we'll buy it. We're in with 100 shares of PLIN. We got the VWAP underneath us. We've got a moving average. I think this is the 12 EMA underneath us. We've got 98 cents, which is where our risk is going to be at 98. Man, I hope so, 16, brother. I don't know if they're ever going to do that. What's up, Mohammed? Hope you're doing well, bro. But yeah, I mean, I just don't think it is. I think that Republicans get too much PAC money from big pharmaceutical and prison industry. And so with that said, I think that they're going to find a reason not to pass it. And I think it's just we're going to have to wait another year or so. I'm not super confident that Joe Biden and Harris are going to legalize it either. I hope they do, and I hope I'm wrong. But I know they both get a lot of PAC money from big pharmaceutical companies as well. And that is not really a good thing when it comes to cannabis legalization. Alright, so we're close to getting stopped out here. We're down like $3. It's pretty small. We just need to back over 1 and back over the VWAP. We're testing 1. Yeah, we got this break, pullback. Yeah. Yeah, Biden's more conservative than people realize, you know. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope he does it. I just know Biden gets a lot of PAC money from big corporations who are usually the ones, specifically pharmaceutical and prison lobbyists are usually the ones against it. And Biden gets PAC money from them. So I doubt it's going to be legalized anytime in the next 6 months. Hopefully after that, but we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna get out here. $2, less than $3 in losses. We're just kind of having some fun with it. See what else we get. MREO is still ripping over 370s. And so yeah, we're up about 25 bucks today. Yeah, we're up exactly $25.45. Not too bad. This is my P&L right here. I'll show you guys. Pretty small day, but hey, green nonetheless. If you guys actually want to see my P&L, here's the P&L. Pretty small day, but green nevertheless, and you know, green is always good. This makes it my my 5th green day this week, my 15th green market day in a row. Nah, they're all bad, man. You know. You guys know me, Wretched. I'm against all politicians, brother. It's not. I don't like Trump. I don't like Biden. I don't like any of them. None of them ever do what they say they're going to do. They're all nonsense. They're all getting PAC money from big corporations, even if they pretend they don't. They're all letting big corporations basically run this entire country. Both of them, all of them. You know, they're all getting PAC money like that from big corporations and then doing exactly... And the cannabis issue is just the last straw in that regard, because it's like... A majority of the country wants cannabis legalized. The only people that don't are usually just propaganda-fueled people that have been told it's bad, you know. And in the end, like I said, most of the time, it's just really, it's much older people. And it's nothing against older people, but it's like, the reality is, if you look at it objectively, the same people that are against it are going home drinking a glass of scotch every night, you know. And if the only argument, I've said it like a million times here on this channel, but the only argument when it comes to cannabis, the only real argument is cannabis better for you or worse for you than alcohol is? And if you consider cannabis better for you than alcohol, it should be legal to maintain an even standard of things that are legal. Because if you sell liquor at gas stations and then criminalize cannabis and lock people up for it, then it's just a huge hypocritical mark on our country that looks ridiculous, and it's going to look terrible in the history books as well. So it's time. You know. Yeah, cigarettes, alcohol kill hundreds of thousands of people in the country per year. And it's interesting because it's like, I've said it before, a lot of the people that are against cannabis legalization, there's two arguments. The first one is it's a gateway drug, which, looking at it objectively, and even if you're against it in the chat, I've gone over this argument multiple times, but even if you're against it in chat, try to listen to what I'm about to say objectively for a second. They say cannabis is a gateway drug, but the reason it's a gateway drug is because you have to go to an illegal drug dealer to buy it. And eventually that illegal drug dealer is going to be like, hey, do you want to try this stuff now? And you're going to be, and young, dumb teenagers are going to be like, sure. You know, that's why it's a gateway drug. It's because it's illegal. If it was legalized, you could go to a licensed dispensary where they're not going to offer you a bunch of illegal drugs. That is why it's a gateway drug. And so if you really think it's a gateway drug, legalize it. It won't be anymore. You know, the other argument is that a lot of the people that are against it are religious people. But it's like, do you think, if there is a God, do you think that God would rather you take synthetic dependent drugs that cause huge physical dependence, that cause massive withdrawals if you stop taking it, that destroy your body? Or do you think he would rather you take something that is, for the most part, pretty organic? You know, and sure, you could say, a lot of other drugs are organic as well. Most of them are produced in a lab, even if they come from the ground. Most of them are produced in a lab. And so those are the real only arguments with it. And I think most of the country sees those arguments and understands the hypocrisy. And so I think it'll be legalized within 2 years federally. But when exactly that's going to be, who knows? And like stocks like SNDL, on the other hand, these are going to influence it, or these are going to benefit from it. The big news this week, guys, was TLRY and APHA merging with each other. So TLRY and APHA formed a much larger cannabis company by combining. And I think the cannabis market needs power. They need lobbyists, and they need big corporations to have that power so it gets legalized. So there's more incentive for it to get legalized. No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke cannabis, at least CBD, you know, maybe a little Delta 8 every now and then, you know, but like pure blown Delta 9 THC, no, I don't. I got kids. I live in Texas. It's just not worth it for me. Risk reward in trading terms is just not good enough, unfortunately. Obviously I have nothing morally against it. I'm just looking at it from a business perspective with regard to like stocks in general and like see what stocks do. I like watching cannabis markets. I've been trading cannabis stocks for years now. Yeah, right. I don't even smoke, but prohibition is anti-freedom. And it's ironic, too, because you got a lot of people that are like, government's bad, bad government. Government's bad. How dare the government tell me I should wear a mask? You know, how dare the government tell me what to do? But then when you bring up cannabis legalization, they're all like, oh, legalize another drug on the streets, you know? And it's just kind of like, dude, like, can you not see how that contradicts what you believe in? Prohibition contradicts that. If I'm anti-government too, I don't want the government involved in my affairs, which is exactly why it should be legalized, you know? But propaganda, man, it's strong, you know? And again, I think a lot of people were just raised on reefer madness type of stuff, and it ends up just fueling this big propaganda of drugs are bad, you know, where it's like coffee has a drug in it, you know, caffeine is a drug, sugar's terrible for you, cigarettes are a drug, alcohol is a drug, you know, drugs are bad, it's not universal, you know, some are good, some are bad, you know, but nobody wants to look at it like that. I don't know. We'll see if we get the stimulus check. I'm still not sure. Hey, later, Daniel. Have a good day, brother. Yeah, cannabis and UFC will get me talking crazy, man. I mean, it won't get me talking crazy. You bring up cannabis. I'm a huge, obviously, proponent of legalization. And I think the arguments that I put out are real arguments that the right needs to listen to. Mostly just because it's like they're gonna brush cannabis off like it's not a big deal to get it legalized, but a lot of the social problems that we have in our country would benefit from end of the cannabis prohibition. And so it's just something that all my life I've never seen something so self-evident that is still going on like this. It's just kind of crazy. But no, you'll get me going on rants if you bring up cannabis. UFC, I just love watching the UFC. That card this weekend is stacked. I'm really excited for it. Who do y'all think are going to win? Let me look up this card real quick. I think it's Wonder Boy versus Neil. Jose Aldo versus Marlon Vera. Michael Pereira, who's got some crazy strikes, versus Kalen Williams. Marlon Marias versus Rob Font. That'll be a good fight. Marcin Tybura versus Greg Hardy. That'll be a good fight, too. Hey, this card's stacked. I'm super pumped for it. Starts at 6 tomorrow. Y'all watch it. Hey, appreciate it, Creepy. Thank you, brother. Hey, later, Mario. Have a good day, man. favorite weight class fighter? I think the featherweight division is super stacked. I think the featherweight division is probably my favorite one. Featherweight or lightweight. Just because of the caliber of fighters that are in there, man. There's some crazy fighters. Lightweight's good too. It's weird. I hate flyweights, but I like bantamweights. Bantamweight, I don't know, something just slightly different about more power, I guess, in bantamweights. But those are some fun fights to watch too. Watch VTG in. It might push up and break like 120s up here. Here's 120s. What do you mean coffee has a drug? I mean caffeine is a drug in all coffee. And caffeine is a stimulant. On a toxicity level, caffeine is actually worse than cannabis. If we're speaking specifically about toxicity, how long it lasts, you know, the level of intoxication, caffeine is probably a little bit worse than cannabis, believe it or not. But again, nobody wants to look at it like that. Because it's not a convenient argument, as they say. AIHS is spiking up. It's at 160s. It depends on what kind of cannabis though, bars. You get a good sativa, that'll make you a little bit more hyper and creative. Indica will put you to sleep, you know. But it depends on what kind. I'm still watching the SPY here. Alright guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and get out of here. I don't see much else going on right now, so I'm out of here, guys. Like I said, y'all want to help support me, check out Top Step. It's pinned to the top of the page. I'm probably just going to go ahead and roll out of here. Again, if you want to use, like, if you're overseas and you're still looking for, like, a funded account program, with TEFs, technically it's an educational package, but as long as you're overseas, almost everybody's approved for the funded account program. So instead of having to prove yourself, you're just going to get approved most of the time. And that one gives you $14,000 to trade with, no PDT rules, 70-30 profit split, and it's with stocks, mid and high cap stocks specifically. And so if you want to check that out, here's the link. Great way to help support the channel as well. But it is a funded account program for stocks instead of futures. Again, if you want to check out futures, here's the link. There's the link if you want to check out the futures market, which is a futures funded account program, very cheap. And if you prove you're profitable with futures, they fund you anywhere between $30K up to over $100,000, regulated in the US and legit. And if you're in the US, you can still use them. Join our Discord. It's free, completely free. If you want to reach out to me, hang out with us, talk about anything, here's our Discord link. There's the link if you want to check that thing out. And yeah, guys, watch our latest video breaking down these penny stock strategies. Very legit strategies, work really, really well. I'll see you guys later. Hit that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. I love you all. Y'all check out Benzinga one more time. These are the dope scanners I'm using to get around it. There's the Benzinga scanners. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, guys. Good luck in the markets. We'll see you guys next time.